Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. It's on my face, I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant of a selfish motive. Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized, inherent pain pumping through my veins. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the safe I embrace inside of me. I only fuel the fire. But is it wrong for me to fight against the balance of my power? History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain. Oh no, どこには呼ぶ燃える恨め凍ると僕の愛と嫌いにいる。Oh no, どこには呼ぶ燃える恨め凍ると僕の愛と嫌いにいる。I love, I hate the same.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and you're getting a special peepaw. I had intentions of making up for the stream that I missed last week. I was going to, because I overslept. I was going to do one that evening, but life, right? Life just comes and kicks in your jimmy. And sometimes when that happens, well, yeah, it is what it is, whatever. We go on. We do our thing. Enjoy. So we're going to just enjoy, right? We're going to just enjoy this Sunday morning coffee time with each other, right? Damn, I'm almost out of coffee already. That's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. Because I can definitely tell this is going to be a 2 to 3 cup day. You ever just wake up and think, yeah, today is going to be that 2-3 cup day. You just, whatever. I got a real quick question for you guys. I'm gonna put up a poll, and I just posted a little poll there. If you guys would be so kind to vote, I want to kind of get an idea where you guys are at. I want to know how many of you guys are old heads like me. And I don't mean, guys, I don't mean age. I'm not talking about your physical age. Okay. I'm talking, when I say old head, I'm talking about how long have you been watching YouTube videos from this community, this little part of the internet? 100%. Are you guys, you're not serious, guys. 100% of you already are saying 8 votes, 9 votes. I've got 15 viewers currently in here, it says, and 9 of you 15 have voted no. Good Lord. Guys. Well, then it's a good thing I'm doing this video, because we're going to crack open a time capsule. And the sad part of it is 10 votes, no. Guys, I'm going to tell you something, honestly, truthfully. We had a couple of yeses, one yes. Hang on here. Is D-Max in the chat? Because he's probably the only one from back then that might know. D-Max, are you lurking? Are you lurking in my chat, you little ghosty little thing, you? You are from the Palathoric area? Golly, man. 14 votes. We got 14 votes. We got like one yes and about 13 no's. Oh, my Lord. Shanri's lurking. Okay, Shanri would probably know who this is, because Shanri's an old head like myself. He's an old head like myself. All right, so I'm going to end the poll. All right, so I got my answer. So this is going to be, I'm going to try to make this, it's kind of a history lesson a little bit. Okay, it's kind of a history lesson a little bit. Oh, Leon's back this morning. Good morning, Leon. How you doing this morning, sir?
The hell are you in here doing?
I'm doing a stream this morning.
About what?
I'm going to take my viewers back in time on the YouTubes. And we're going to talk, because I get nostalgic sometimes. You ever get nostalgic? Because I'm old, I guess. I don't know.
Why are you old?
Because my mom and dad met early in history and had sex, and here I showed up.
Yeah, back when, they took the Indians out their land, you know what I'm saying?
Not quite that old. I was born in 1968. I was born in 1968.
Oh. So you know about black people being in your backyard picking cotton. That's a damn shame, Riverter.
No.
That's a damn shame, Riverter.
My dad, who's now passed away, but kind of after he retired and he started kind of doing the internet thing a little bit back then, he really got into doing the whole ancestry stuff, right? And because it was online computer, he struggled with some of the stuff, so I would help him a little bit. I am proud to announce that my forefathers, my ancestors, we saw where they came in through Ellis Island. On my father's side, I am Scottish and German, or Irish rather than German. And on my mama's side, I am Dutch and Scottish. And moreover, we never owned anybody. We never were. I don't have that in my history.
Why not? Slaves are cool.
Because I think primarily because of what their descent was when they came into Ellis Island. They I'm sure were indentured in their own, as far as, um, you know, servitude.
Slaves
To
are cool.
No, no, I don't think so. But
What do you mean? You go to the zoo and they're animal slaves.
mm, I haven't been. I
Err.
haven't been to a zoo in years, man. Years. I mean, decades even. So I
But
don't.
you know of the zoo.
Sure, I know the zoo. Sure, sure.
And
But
you know,
animals are not sentient beings either. So
but they're slaves, captive.
um, they are captive. Um, and while it's not ideal, I will say that in some instances, in some of the different species, uh, it has extended their life on the planet, because if they were out in the wild, their breeding, um, you know, is not the greatest, and so they would have probably been extinct by now. Doesn't excuse it, I don't guess, but I mean, it's just, so anyway.
So what you showing them?
So we're gonna
Show them
talk
some
about,
porn.
we're gonna talk about some creators. You know how,
No, I
Leon?
don't.
Okay, well, so in every community, it doesn't matter if it's the beauty community, or if it's, quote, the commentary community, or the drama community, or whatever community it is, right? You have your main creators, right? The ones who have garner the most views and so forth, the really large creators. But then you have the what they call the orbiters, right? And the orbiters, they don't gain as many views, but and sometimes some of them are a little bit more popular than others, or a little bit more known than others. But when I was looking back, and I'm going to focus on commentary, because that's where my roots are. That's where I came into this part of the internet, and I was brought in through creators like Clauseless Crazy, Keemstar. Um,
This
uh,
is very gay.
it is. It is 100% gay.
This
Leafy is.
this this concept of community online is gay. You turn off your computer, these fucking people ain't around cooking pots.
I understand. Okay, so I'm not disagreeing with you. So if we don't call it a community, then what do we call it?
The internet. That's what you
Okay.
fucking call it.
Okay, so the people who
I,
can who,
I don't care how many times people explain this shit to me.
yeah.
Every time, no matter who it is the gayest shit I've ever heard.
I don't disagree with you.
Especially when you got Mexicans saying, "Oh, I got out," like they're in fucking Alcatraz.
Well, they did. They tunneled out and got out. They escaped because they were held
This
prisoner here.
shit is weird. You people are weird.
Some of them are very
You,
parasocial.
I'm including you in
Me?
that.
You think
Weird.
I'm weird? I'm weird?
Yes, you got a boobs before noob shirt on.
Yeah, what's wrong with boobs before noobs?
The fucking titties are uncensored.
So
You think I didn't see them nipples?
you want to see the nipples again?
banned.
I'll show you my nipples. You want to see my
You
nipples?
getting banned? No, I don't want to see all that.
Okay.
Ooh, Riveter,
I support free the nipples. What's wrong with freeing the nipples, man?
Ooh, Riveter, you gonna get a strike.
Strike. I don't care. Strike away. Strike me.
Nudity.
Nudity. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I have no problems. I'll go over to Kick or Rumble or something. That's fine.
See, Cuck is gay, and Purple Paw Prints is gay too. Because
No,
that
they're
gay
not.
ass mentality of one of us is gay.
Well, okay,
Y'all need
so
y'all need friends. Y'all need a family.
okay,
Y'all need somebody at y'all deathbed because this shit is sad.
Well, I've got all that. I'm not terminally online like a lot of people. And in the context of what you're saying, there are a lot of people, Leon, I agree, that their whole existence is the internet. They are on it 24/7, right? And that's not healthy. I agree with you on that 100%.
We'll get a fucking salad.
Eat a salad. I eat salads all the time. I love salads. What I don't
Not
understand.
you.
Oh, okay. And so anyway, but back to my story. There was you have the orbiters of these
What is
parts
that?
of
What the fuck is an orbiter?
Okay. So like for example,
No, I don't.
you know what the planet Earth is, right?
No, what is
You know,
that?
okay. So the planet Earth is the third planet from the sun, which is where you and I currently reside. We live on planet Earth.
I live in Mexico.
Okay, awesome, great. They have really good food, I'm sure. And then you have the moon, right, that orbits the planet Earth,
That's a
right? So,
Kid Cudi song.
yeah. So anyway, uh, you have what I was saying is you back in this is in 2015, 2016, 2017. That's the era of time frame, the capsule that we're going to look at here. You had the main creators back then were people like you had Keemstar doing Drama Alert, you had Scarce doing Scarce News. Those were like those were your quote news channels, right? Then you had your commentary creators, which were people like Grade A Under A, Leafy is Here, Pyro Syndical, Colossal Crazy, right? Those were the quote, the big commentary creators back in the day. But then you had the next tier down, which is what they call the orbiters, which these were people who were fans of these creators who then decided to start making content on their own. And you had people like Era the T-Rex, Mr. Black Darkness 666, the Orthinator, right? Just to name a few. And these guys actually started gaining their own following and stuff. They were trolls. For the most part, they were very trolly, but they were highly, highly entertaining. And so I want to try to do kind of a compare and contrast to what we see in today's the people that we have doing commentary and stuff today, and the orbiters that we have today. And I kind of want to do a compare and contrast today. That's kind of what I was going to do, right? So, is this boring to you? Is this is not interesting to you?
Not at all.
Okay.
When are you gonna debate your racism?
Well, I'm not. What do you mean debate my racism? I don't know what you're talking about, Leon.
I don't know either.
Are you talking about the thing with Paige?
Yeah.
Chris? Probably Wednesday. I think we have it slotted to do Wednesday afternoon.
Ugh.
I've got to wait till Monday to get my work schedule and stuff lined out, and I'm going to let her know Monday if Wednesday afternoon is going to be doable for me. It probably is going to be.
You know
Wednesday.
that woman lives in another country.
Yes, she lives in the UK. Yes, I understand that.
In a different time zone, Riverter.
Yes, I understand that.
Are you going to respect that black woman's time?
100%. I will be very respectful. I'm always respectful, Leon.
Riveter's trying to convert me. He doing a very piss poor job.
Why would I try to convert you to what?
I guess this gay ass community. It's
Nope. I would never ever try to talk Leon into becoming a part of this part of the internet.
Y'all want me to sit in a Discord with 15 people to argue about who's the new pedophile? No, thanks.
No,
thanks.
I don't even do that, Leon. I won't do that. That's stupid. I do not hang out in Discords and talk. If somebody wants to talk to me or they've got questions or they need help with something, they get in touch with me. We set up a time. I help them with whatever issues. If it's a streaming issue or
D-Max, your logic doesn't stand.
Well, D-Max is of the mindset where he has started a second commentary community. And if
that's really gay.
He is gay, so it stands to reason. And in his logic and in his rules for that community, if you're not in the commentary, then you're automatically in commentary too, irrespective if you want it or not. You're there.
That's gay.
So there you go. But there again, D-Max is a very accepting person. He wants everyone to feel welcome. So there you go. He just wants you to feel welcome, Leon. So
he's white. I don't feel welcome by him.
We're going to talk about one of your favorite subjects tonight over on the Clear as Mud podcast.
What is the clear as what? The clear what?
Clear as Mud podcast. That's the podcast I
fuck is
started
that?
about. It's a podcast I started with Banana Grabber about 3 years ago.
And who the fuck is Banana Grabber?
Banana Grabber is my buddy. He's had to take a break right now because of his real life job. Is extremely busy. So I have been joined by Seth and Gigi Hartz. You know Seth.
And who the fuck are they?
Seth is a lovely young lady. She is from, I believe, Denmark is where she's from. But she is a former pilot in the from the military, there, Denmark military, and she is a lawyer. She's highly intelligent, but you would like her because she loves to say slurs. So you and her would get along really well.
Is that what you think?
Well, she has no qualms
the
of
only
saying
thing?
she has no qualms about saying the N-word.
Is that the only thing you think will bond me with people? Is that they say slurs?
No, I don't think it will. I don't
I'm
think
a
it's
human being. Riverter.
I don't think it's the only thing, but I do know that you really like it when you can get white people to say those words.
I've never.
Excuse you. You
I've
tried
never said
repeatedly.
such a thing.
You tried repeatedly to get me to say it.
Yeah, never.
No, of course
I
not.
don't think that's ever happened.
I think I have enough times of you on my streams to prove otherwise, but okay.
Did you hear about this missing person who tried to help a baby?
I saw a little bit, and I saw that you kind of got into it with some people about it. I don't know enough about the story.
What do you mean I got into it with some people? There's one person, and that bitch is dumb.
Okay, well, one person then. I was not trying to single anybody out, Leon, but
Oh man, fuck all that.
okay. all right,
Single them
fine.
out. What you scared? You scared you're gonna be like, oh, they're talking
No,
about me online.
no, I'm not scared of anyone or anything. I just try to be respectful. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so what's the story? So this lady went missing. That's about, and then there was a baby involved, and that's all I know. And then she turned up later, right?
So you just described it perfectly.
Okay.
Woman sees a baby on the side of the road, and like anyone who's confused enough, they'll be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is this baby doing on the side of the road?" So she pulls over, and then goes missing. Everybody's concerned, rightfully, because this is a guaranteed kidnapping based
Sure.
off of what I've just described.
Yeah.
Then she just popped back up. And my whole thing is, all right, he's found. Where the baby at?
Yeah.
And this bitch on Twitter is like, oh, that doesn't matter. She's home safe. Like, that baby was the fucking reason this entire fucking thing happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't fucking talk about that. She's safe, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, but it does kind of matter.
They're gonna probably request for a privacy order so that no one can fucking talk about it. And it's like, so if they do that, and no other element of this gets talked about or discussed, and someone else gets kidnapped the exact same way in the exact same area, don't you fucking think nothing was solved? Now, I'll say this because I'm usually this guy. What if this is all fake? I'm not putting my chips in that basket because it's too early to put your chips in that basket.
Correct.
I'm just saying, if someone were to fucking bring forth details that this bitch was keying somewhere and having people think she got kidnapped, and then she just popped back up at our house, all this pressing on me was just gonna make me laugh even more. Because it was funny how this bitch tried to be like, oh, she's found, so nothing else matters. It's
So,
like, that's not how kidnapping works.
Okay, so indulge me here, if you will, a bit, because I don't know all the wherefores and all what have you. How do we know that this woman stopped because she saw a baby on the side of the road?
See, this is where I say we wait for more information, because there's currently like a 4-minute camera footage of like the interstate of where this happened, and you see a car pull over. And I guess in that fucking time frame, that's the evidence of she actually pulled over for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess shit pop off. Now, maybe it's because I have bad eyesight or the quality of the video is not the strongest. You can't really see much of a struggle or anybody getting kidnapped because the fucking car is way the fuck away from the
From the
camera to
camera.
actually get a clear shot.
So what you're saying, all we have is a blurry photo of a car that pulled
So you got
over
a video.
a video, a blurry video of a car that pulled over that may or may not have been this woman. We don't know, right? We can't even clarify that much. And more importantly, we don't know why the car pulled over to begin with.
We have the story that there was a baby on the side of the road.
Yeah, but where did that story come from is my question.
The story came, I believe the story came from her because she was on the phone with somebody and the phone cut off.
Oh, okay. All right.
So like there's layers to this that I could actually believe are true because this is a fucked up world.
Sure.
This is absolutely a fucked up world where
100%.
people will stage a situation for
100%.
the ability to kidnap somebody.
I could.
You want to hear a story about me almost getting kidnapped?
Sure, Leon. Someone almost kidnapped you?
Yeah.
Why?
Little old me.
What were they after?
Because I look good. That's why.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah. I'm fucking 19 years old. And I'm coming out the gas station. I just got my new fucking car.
There you go.
And I'm like, all right, about to put gas in my car. All of a sudden, this bitch come up to me and is like, hey, I just got off work. Could you like bring me home? And it's like, I live over there. And she pointed in a direction where there are no houses. And it's like, she didn't know, but I am a resident of this area. Yeah. And it's like, this bitch pointed in the direction where there are no houses. And she thought that shit was going to fly. And I was like, it ain't going to happen. I'm late for work right now.
Yeah.
It was like,
Maybe
that shit ain't smell right.
Maybe she just thought you were a handsome young man and wanted to get you a little private time.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Okay, well, that's fair too, I guess. So
private time, Riverter. This was 10 in the morning.
So it doesn't mean you can't have private time at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Man, fuck all that. It's 10 in the morning.
Hey,
I am trying to get into debauchery.
Love knows no limits, man. You can have love of a morning, you can have love in the afternoon, you have love in the evening.
Motherfucker said, could you imagine somebody kidnapping me? I could have been a victim and you are laughing?
Well, I think anybody can be a victim, right? So
she was gonna kidnap you and force you to eat bologna. Hey, she could have.
You don't like bologna?
Fuck no.
Dude, when I was a kid, I grew up living on bologna. And the cheap kind too, not the good all beef one. That's just, but anyway, poor people, poor ways. So anyway. All right. So is there anything else you'd like to talk about this morning, Leon?
If you eat bologna, I would just, in my mind, think you have cancer.
Probably. Well, here's something I learned when my dad was diagnosed with cancer and was going through it. His oncologist said that everybody's body has cancer in it. It is a natural occurring thing. However, most of us, our immune system deals with it and kills out the cancerous cells. However, when a person develops cancers and the cancerous cells take over, it's because the immune system gets compromised and the cancerous cells kick it into high gear. And that's when a person actually develops cancer. But he says everybody has cancer in them. It's just most time our bodies are able to keep it in check. So to answer your question, yes, I
do want to ask you this fucking question. Then I'm gonna leave so you can fucking show
Yeah.
D-Max apparently saying nigga again.
Yeah,
So
well, that's what we do here.
So boom. Sorry, I just spoiled it for y'all, chat. He's got a fucking video of D-Max on my fucking face. Riverter, are you American?
I would like to think that I am. Yeah.
Okay. You know America has an obesity crisis, right?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Why the fuck were people in my chat advocating for fried Oreos?
Probably to torment you. I don't think I would care much for a fried Oreo myself.
That shit is unhealthy.
It is very unhealthy. But why do people go and buy fried butter, Leon? That's an actual thing too.
What? Huh?
Yeah, yeah. And some of these county fairs and stuff, they fry butter, and people actually eat the fried butter. It's a
You
thing, dude.
motherfuckers are gonna die.
Well, we all are going to die, Leon, sooner or
No,
later.
you motherfuckers are gonna die unnaturally.
Not I, because I don't eat that stuff, man.
You fucking man.
As I've gotten older, I tend to eat a little bit more healthier. So, like lots of vegetables, lettuce, green leafy, vegetables and stuff. Things like that. That's a little bit, lean proteins like chicken, stuff like that.
Yep. That's enough of this.
Okay. Well, Leon, as always, thanks for calling in. I do treasure our conversations. I enjoy them. So
You liar.
I'm serious. I'm not lying.
I give you a headache.
No, you don't. You honestly 100% don't bother me a bit. I enjoy our conversations. I find you a very amusing person. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Yuck.
You're entertaining, dude. You're an entertaining dude.
I don't take compliments.
I know you don't. But if you weren't entertaining, I don't think you'd have had the success. And you've been very successful on this platform, and you work hard at it, and it shows. And so
It's
you
the
should
ability to just see a stupid thing and say it's stupid.
Oh, 100%. That is 99%.
Y'all never heard of fried butter, nigga. Y'all niggas is sick. You motherfuckers. This is the fucking reason America is one of the unhealthiest fucking places in the world. Fuck.
They fry ice cream too. You ever had a fried ice cream?
Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye. Oh, Leon, I love the dude. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, so let's get back to the story. Let's talk about the orbiters and the creators back in 2016. Like I was saying, okay, so you had your main creators, and if D-Max would like to join me, because he was back then too, right? He was kind of he would be considered. I think back then, D-Max would have been considered a orbiter, but he was rapidly on his way to becoming I'd say probably one of the main creators. If life had, if that would have came to him a little bit later in life, to where, he didn't have to go off to college and focus on his studies and things like that, it probably would have been a lot different outcome for Max than where he's currently at. However, I don't know if we would have Max in the sense that we have Max now either. And
you said my name enough times. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
And I'm actually happy that we have Max in the form that we have him now.
Oh, yes. Well, I appreciate it. All the heap and all the love. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I stayed up a little late last night. So
that's fine.
Forgive me if I'm a little bit foggy.
No,
Did you just call me an orbiter?
You were. I would consider you back in 2016. You were an orbiter. Yes, 100%. All right. Present the case that you weren't an orbiter.
I can't believe.
Yeah. Okay. Get over your fake outrage, and then we'll have the conversation.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I just got to catch my breath.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. I'm feeling better.
You
I had to
feeling
take
better
my
now?
inhaler.
All right.
Okay. So, what do you mean an orbiter? I'm a content creator. Like that's what
Yes.
I've always been.
Yes.
What do you mean?
But, okay.
And by the way, and for the record, this is not like some sort of ego pull or whatever, because like you said that I was on my way to being at the top, and that is not even close to true.
Okay, but if we go back and we look at creators like that were at the pinnacle, right? Back then,
Okay.
2015, 16, Leafy, Pyro, Grade A, and who would be another one probably at the top? That's probably about it, really. That was quote commentary, right? As far as making commentary videos, Grade A, Under A, Leafy is here, Pyro, Cynical, and Colossal was crazy.
I mean, that's the people that were on my radar at the time.
Yeah, that was the ones that was on my radar. That was the only ones that I was aware of. Then you had people that were the quote orbiters, and they were like the next tier. I would call them like the next tier down. You had Hey Watch Your Mouth Gaming, right?
Okay. If you're gonna look at him as an orbiter, that's fair. That's fair. I can see that then.
Because what did they do? They primarily made videos on and talked about the top and
it's interesting too because they also kind of like worked with the people, which I guess kind of is kind of a reflection of how it kind of works now too.
Sure.
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, Hey Watch Your Mouth was a content creator who got popular for his like kind of weird psycho energy. Like he had a knife that he brought up, and there was like, I don't know, he did different camera angles. He was pretty clever. He was pretty good. And he famously made animations for Leafy is Here and was charged, what was it? Was it $20? $20.
Would $20 work? Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the line? What was the famous line?
Is $20 okay? I think
that's it. Is $20
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
That whole arc was very interesting to watch. Yeah.
But remember, he made this whole animated series that had Keemstar and Colossal and Pyro and himself.
Yeah, it was like an OBS. Like he basically was just like futzing with assets inside of OBS while recording it. Like just like with his mouse would drag up and down like the characters. And it was funny because it was Leafy's voice, which is pretty good. It was like the writing was decent, you know, like it worked. And it was very memeable too. And that was I think the main thing about it.
Yeah.
So,
and, so you had like them, right? And then you had people like Mr. Black Darkness 666, who was drug into it, right? Because of Leafy is Here. Right. He became an orbiter because of Leafy doing a video on him. And then people just kind of liked him because he was funny, you know, he was.
Yeah, I think that happened to a few people. Like, weren't there some food critic people or something that ended up kind of getting pulled into commentary that way too?
A little bit. Yeah. There was, what was his name? Where Joey Eats or the World or something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
And
so that happens.
Yeah. And then you had people like the first person I'm going to talk about is Ara the T-Rex, or excuse me, Ara the fucking T-Rex. Yeah. Now here's the sad thing about Ara the T-Rex. Ara the T-Rex was he was funny. He was a funny dude. And sadly, there's very little of his existence that's on YouTube because his channel got nuked and he never came back. He never, to my knowledge, I haven't been able to find him on any other platforms or anything. There are a few videos that are out there where we can kind of get a glimpse of Ara. He was, I want to think he was like maybe Dutch or he was from Europe.
I think he was Dutch. Yeah.
I think it was Dutch. But anyway, he had dyed hair and he constantly was guzzling energy drinks.
I swear to God that Era the T-Rex, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the last Scene boy. Like after him, they just didn't make Scene anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he's you know, he made videos on Pyro. He made videos on Mr. Blackness. Katie Triggers Me, which was one of your
well, that was the funny thing, is that I guess like the orbiting, right? It's like Orbiter. So it's like, okay, Katie Triggers Me is which this video that we're going to watch is about. She is an orbiter of Leafy is here, right?
Yes.
But Era the T-Rex is kind of orbiting Katie right now because he's going after her like as for like a relationship.
Yes, a love interest.
Which I guess
it's just I look back, and one of the things you and I were talking about the other day, we modern current time, right? We have these larger creators, right? We have people like Tom, of course, and it's a little bit different now because there's not people really making quote unquote commentary videos. It's more commentary type streams, right? So it's long format. So it is a little bit different. The landscape has transformed a little bit, but you still have people like myself that orbit, right? But you got people like Tommy C, Nicholas Diorio, Turkey Tom, Bo Blacks, to I guess Augie RFC. These are the bigger people right now that quote unquote are, I guess, commentary. I mean, I don't know. There's some other ones out there that dip their toe into it every once in a while, but anyway. But those I would say probably are.
The one thing I want to say about that is just that like it. Never mind. I don't want to get into like the big broader thing. I was gonna say something like, commentary is like whatever you want it to be, because it kind of is, right?
Sure.
It's like people can be in commentary or not, depending on like who you are as the audience, who you engage with, who to be commentary. It's not like, I don't know. It's
what? Here's the thing. Here's how it transformed.
Yeah.
When quote commentary. When I'm using that in quotes, when commentary first started getting, was birthed, for the lack of a better word, people like Leafy and Pyro were grade A. Well, grade A, not so much, because grade A's was more over animation drawings that he was doing. But Leafy, Pyro, even Colosso, in his roots, they did it over gaming videos, right? They would have gameplay, and then they just did voiceover. There was no face talkings. There was nothing, right? I mean, it was just gameplay, and then they were making the points about things.
Do you think it's fair to say that the way that format kind of started was gaming news? Because like, it's not like major outlets were covering gaming news. A lot of gaming news at that time, or like, in the early stages of it, was like other gamers, other like content creators who were like, I'm going to cover this story. And then they got success from it. And then they were like, hey, well, maybe I can just do this.
Keemstar, for example, Keemstar, that's where he got his roots.
Exactly. I'm glad you got there.
Yeah, and that's why they say, and even Keemstar claims to be the father of commentary, right?
Well, he's my dad.
And I honestly would not argue with that. He was what gave birth to people like Leafy, Colosso. Because if you go back and if you look, Colosso went after, and I think even to this day, a little bit, it's more tongue in cheek, I think, these days. But initially, he went after Keemstar hard, called him a rat, he really went after Keemstar hard. Where they eventually wound up in doing a podcast together, baited with, Tommy C. That's where the quote commentary got this where it's gaming. It was quote gaming part of the internet, right? And that's our roots is gaming and covering gaming news.
So it's gaming culture. So we're a little bit edgy. We're the people who are on the Xbox Live, chats and just like screaming at each other and telling each other horrible things.
Yeah, saying KYS and things like that, right?
Oh my God, those days.
yes. The old.
You said that. You said those letters, and I'm like, oh, it just a flashback to like a better, simpler time.
Well, hang on. Why is it here? Why is that alert not come up? My alert didn't come up. Why is that?
Oh no.
JFA tipped $5 and said, "Why is this? The D-Max show too much now. Recording not enough. Coffee with people. Boring. PS now recording podcast sucks." Thank you.
I do feel bad.
Yes. Why? Why do you feel bad? Why?
Well, because like I appreciate that you promote me and stuff, but you know. I mean,
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Let me just be. Do I support and do I champion D-Max? Yes, but in this particular case, because I want to talk about, I want to talk about Aura the T-Rex. I want to talk about the alternator. I want to talk about Mr. Black Darkness 666. When I went out and started actually doing digging and hunting for Aura, there is. I'm not joking you. There was literally about 3 videos that I found. One of them was a heavily edited re-upload of one of his things where they distort the video, they distort the audio and everything else, and it's just not pleasant to watch. So I didn't want to show that. There is the video where I've got queued up right now where D-Max is introducing Ara, which in his endeavors to woo the Katie Triggers Me, which I think shows a pretty good of who Ara was and kind of stuff. And then there's a pyrocynical.
It's so funny because it's gonna look like I edited him out of context. No.
No.
That's full. That's in full context.
That's full context. And then there's a video where Pyrocynical was responding to a video that Ara had done on Pyro. And that was the really cool thing back then, right? Is those guys, while they had several tens of thousands or even sometimes hundreds of thousands of subs, these smaller channels that had a few thousand subs, right, would get their attentions, and those guys would actually talk to them. They would troll them into engaging. And here's the thing about it. They didn't do it in a malicious nature. And they were highly, highly entertaining when they did it. And nowadays, when I compare that landscape, right, to the landscape that is today, it makes me sad. Because I love a good troll. I love when people can troll somebody and get them to get so riled up that they take the bait, as it were. Yeah. As long as the troll is not malicious in nature.
It's got to be harmless.
It's got to be harmless, you know, and nowadays...
Or at least arguably harmless.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And nowadays, I mean, the orbiters seem to be mired down into reporting on he said, she said, Google Docs, Twitlongers about different types of sexual allegations. Or, trying to paint somebody in a racist connotation or a homophobic connotation or whatever. And there's
a P word.
Yes, exactly. Labeling the dreaded pedo, right? Which I have my own gripes about where all that came from, and I think I can make a very eloquent argument to lay all that at Keemstar's feet too. But it's...
I am adopted.
It's just, I'm like, guys, so when I see some of these guys out here trying to troll, to try to get yucks, get laughs, and they're making these types of things, I'm like, guys, get good. You want to be known as a troll. That's great. I love a good troll. But you're coming across as a very petty, small-minded person, and it's just not funny. It's sad. That's my whole point, right? So enough of my jaw jacking and enough of me. Let's get introduced to Ara the T-Rex, because when I did my poll, about 99% of you guys said you'd never, ever, ever heard of who Ara was. Well, this is an old video. This is actually one of the first videos that Max ever put up on his channel that is still public. I'll put it that way.
This is the one that got me the Keemstar follow and stuff.
This is the one that got Daddy
not,
Keem.
Oh no, not the follow, but yeah, he shared it first.
He shouted it out. Yeah, right. He followed later when you came out and was shouting the N-word from the rooftops in his behalf.
He followed me for that. See, that's why he's my dad.
Yeah, he is your father. Yeah. But anyway, so this is an introduction. I thought this is a pretty good introduction to who Ara was. So let's just check this out here.
And someone as crazy as she is for fame. Our first bachelor comes all the way from the prehistoric era. Everyone give a warm welcome to I'm a fucking T-Rex.
Hey guys, I'm Era, and I'm a fucking T-Rex. Rawr.
This young man / woman.
That's what he would do. Every video when he would come out, he goes, I'm Ara, and I'm a T-Rex. Rawr. And that's what he would do. He would do this rawr thing. This video is a very early very early version of Ara. It's not the wild and crazy stuff. Because later on he would do put on this makeup stuff that he would do. He would be guzzling the energy drinks. He even did a thing one time where I remember something about he had a bowl of cereal and he poured the energy drinks over the cereal and was eating it that way. I mean, the kid. I mean, this guy. I'll tell you what, Maggot Edits would have loved this guy. Because his passion for energy drinks rivals hers.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. He was.
I'm trying to think. Okay, let me fast forward here just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this scene that Ara's doing here, and he was a good-looking dude too. I mean, he was a handsome young man. His hair, the purple, or I guess faded purple, but he
looks
was
like Mitch.
Yes, he does. He kind of looks like Mitch. Yeah.
Wow.
What year was this? This would have been early 2016, I think it was. Let's see.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Does it show? It just says here.
Click
June,
it. You'll see it.
June 4th, 2016. So this was early mid 2016. But Ara had been around prior to this. He was just now starting kind of to get some attention. He was getting some eyes on him. So,
but he was more of a pyrocynical orbiter. Is what I remember.
Yes, he was definitely a pyrocynical. He was. Yeah. I don't remember him ever doing Leafy either.
Yeah, in those days too, it's probably worth mentioning there was a little bit of you're either Leafy or pyro kind of going on.
Yes.
So. Yeah, so it was he was specifically a pyro guy. I don't think Leafy ever covered him or talked about him or anything.
No. Pyro did, I think, one or two videos.
Althamator too, I guess. Yeah.
And Althamator, yeah. Althamator was something else. As you can see here, that is actually a picture of Althamator.
Oh shit! I never put 2 and 2 together, but that actually kind of makes it interesting that they were vying for Katie at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
that's an added layer of it I never got. That's so funny.
Because she was actually after Leafy.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but she did. No, wait. But she did switch to pyro. Remember? She went down the line. That girl.
Yeah.
She was funny. Yeah. She was really funny.
But here's the thing. I don't believe Katie was actually truly... I don't think she really was in love with any of them. I think it was all just kind of her shtick, her gimmick, right? All of her videos, I think, are for the most part lost to time too.
To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know.
She may have been. She may have been a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, in this particular time, the Orthanator and Era were Biden for trying to get Katie to notice them, right? And it's kind of it kind of reminded me back then. It's you have these two guys that are fighting each other over in school. Remember, over who the girl liked best, and the girl didn't know either one of them. And so it didn't really matter, you know.
Right,
and neither one of them
right.
were on the radar, but these two guys were fighting over it. So
I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
yeah, it's 100% accurate. I don't remember Katie ever doing anything to address either one of these guys.
Which is really funny that like maybe the way that she heard about them was through my video.
Possibly, yeah.
That's funny. He's such a freak.
Yeah.
This guy. Look at how like
Oh,
it's
the
just look at
ladies
his
lo-
like
Go ahead.
the blankness, like his like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's it's psychotic. But it's great. I mean, he's cutting up a picture of his enemy.
Yeah.
But look, oh my god, that looks like a creepy pasta.
But you know,
Jesus.
he's just I don't know. It's
Looks like Jeff the Killer, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like Jeff the Killer? I didn't alter that at all. Like I just zoomed in on his face.
Yeah. But then he winds up, of course, as all good, you know, champions for his lady love's affection, eating his enemy, metaphorically. He wads up the paper and then starts chewing and eating it. I mean, that's, I mean, you know, that was peak 2016 type, and then to really show his love,
His hit single.
his hit single. This went, I think it went like triple aluminum, maybe on
Yeah.
iTunes, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Broken records and gone half aluminum on YouTube.
There it is.
yeah.
Fuck the fucking Altmanator, 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 fuck the fucking
Clearly a fine choice.
But did you know there was actually a re-upload where they took that song that he did and they just over and over and over, you know how they do on videos? I actually found it where it's like just a repeat of this song.
Oh, so it's like it's like a 10-hour version.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'm just, it's just, you know.
But see, that's the kind of shit that we're talking about. Where it's
Yes.
like that was the funny thing. That was funny. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, there were so many trends like that. Remember, it was like such and such video, except not it like doesn't
Yeah.
have this in it. It's like that was like a format of video at the time,
Yeah.
and that was kind of a way that people would like. Would kind of mess with each other, and everybody was fine with it because everybody
Yes.
was like doing their thing and not caring. There was no copyright striking. There was no like
Nope.
you know, like over the top allegations for no reason. People didn't take things so personally that they even got to that point anyway. You know, like we were
Yeah.
all laughing behind the scenes. It was just funny. It was just
fun.
stupid.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was whimsical. And the thing was, is everybody was focusing on the big E word, entertainment, because that's what we were here to do, was to entertain stuff. I say we, I wasn't really there, but you know, I mean, I wasn't making content per se, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I remember you on Twitter. Sorry, I just wanted to call it. Toxic Dome says, D-Max, why are you using a Blue Yeti? You are an audiophile, sir. Jeez, you got
Yeah.
that like immediately.
Yeah.
That is a Blue Yeti. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that mic. Man, the Blue Yeti, I owe so much to the Blue Yeti. Had
So
so much shit from that.
this was a video, the classic pyrocynical intro. So he did a video because Ara, the T-Rex, had done a video on him, and so he was responding to him, right? So here's a little bit more of Ara, because the whole thing is I wanted to try to, but like I say, here's the thing, right? If you go to this was Ara's channel. This is his. I actually found a link to Ara's old channel, and it was terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. He got, much like what happened with Leafy is Here. They went back retroly, right? Because they changed their policies and stuff. And bye-bye Leafy, bye-bye Ara.
It's so sad because
it
I
is.
wish that there was like an archive of this because it's that's so crazy that like we live in the digital era and yet this is gone.
They digitally nuked him. It's like so we had these brief little glimpses of like who Ara was back then, right? And here's why I don't even know why his channel wasn't got nuked. I've racked my brain. Of course, you have to remember, guys.
I think it was flagging. That's the thing, is like towards like the end of that era, to turn a phrase, it got kind of flaggy. I think like people started doing like the mass flagging thing.
Yeah.
And at the time too, it was like YouTube was like if you got flagged, like there was nothing you could do. Like it was just you because nobody had any connections or anything to YouTube. There was like, the Twitter support wasn't really even that great. And it was,
You have to remember too, this was also in this time frame is when we had the first Armageddon, Armageddon that came through, and people's channels were getting nuked right and left. YouTube was extremely gun shy, because they were losing advertising investment, through companies were pulling the advertising with them. And so YouTube, which was already operating at a loss, was even now bleeding more red because, all these mainstream media entities came at them with saying, well, look here, you're doing this and you've got these. And that's why people like, what was that kid's name that came on in 2016? The little girl that,
Lieutenant Corbus.
Lieutenant Corbus. Yeah. That Keemstar just oogled over her about being the next great big thing. Turns out she's a little bit alt-right. And had some really alt-right tendencies. She is still out there. She is still out there. You could still find her, not on YouTube, but she's still out there making content, and it's extremely edgy and extremely right leaning. I'll put it that way. But she still looks the same. I saw a video a few years ago.
I could kind of see that because she was always kind of a body slamming kind of person.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she was vicious as a kid. Like she was not vicious in a mean way necessarily, but vicious in just
cutthroat. She was cutthroat.
That was the thing about her, was that she was extremely cutthroat, but she was so and she was like 12 years old or something when she first started doing this stuff. And for a 12-year-old to be that cynical. Listen, man, there was a bunch of all the people that were coming out of the commentary community, I think really scared YouTube. I think that's the reality. Yeah. Is that the Leafy is here phenomenon, which I know is gay to say, but I'm sorry it happened.
Sure.
There were the whole hiss thing and the fact that he blew up in the way that he did.
Lord.
That staked. It's like Keemstar was there as the presence of what the community was, but Leafy was like the rocket that kind of just brought it all sky high and then kind of staked it there. Yep. And YouTube hated that because we were not we were edgy. Like Leafy was actively trying to be edgy. Pyro was actively trying to be edgy. Everybody was trying to be edgy in this community. And it was just because it was funny. It was jokes. And because we came from that gamer kind of sphere, but the gamer sphere was being handled. It had people around it that was, it had corporate entities that had come in to keep things in boxes. I don't know, to a certain degree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's copyrighted material that they're dealing with versus commentary, which is just anything. Yeah. It's like you don't unless the person has the person you're talking about has a problem, there is no problem. Yeah. You can say do whatever you want, So I think that's why YouTube specifically targeted I think a lot of the people in this community. And honestly, I think it's kind of still why they do to a degree, or why they kind of treat us a little bit differently, is because they have never understood how to treat us, because we are the people that speak out. We're literally we're the people who stomp our feet. And so if they fuck around, they could find out with us. Yeah.
So, but here was this was Ara was more of a pyro camp orbiter or whatever. But here's another, a few more little clips of Ara. Just kind of give you guys a little bit better clips. I really wished I looked high and low and I could not find any re-uploaded videos other than one, and I will show you guys it, but the person that did it just kind of really blew it out. But anyway.
The satire cringe is still cringe.
Rawr. So,
what the actual fuck is this? Is this Is this meant to be an emote? Is this meant to be an emoji? What is that? What message does this convey? I'm so confused.
A few days ago, I made this video on pyrocynical.
More like pyro cancer. Am I right?
Great editing, Pyro. Great editing, by the way.
God.
But if you let me back you up here just a smidge, but you can see. Well,
Listen, people said that I was a good editor at the time. It was not a high bar.
No, it was
not a very high bar.
No. But you can see here he had his. I don't know what. I can't remember what energy drinks it was that he drank, but it was just like these big tall boy energy drinks.
It's monsters. Those are monsters.
Were those monsters? Was monsters around back
then? That's a monster. Yeah, that's a monster.
Okay.
Like I literally saw it in the video. It's a monster.
Okay. But this is a typical what he would look like. He didn't always have like the cat
marker
face
on his face.
Yeah, cat face things, but he would have, the hair would be, different colors at times, and
he liked to do bits from what I remember. Like he used to for him to put on a costume with it kind of is not like, I think that was like a normal thing that he would do.
Yes. He had this little character that he did, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, it just, like I said, I sit back and I kind of look back at this stuff and I'm like,
Am I right?
yeah, it was a monster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I seen the green M there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't know if he does anyway. Let's see here.
You think is better, the weeaboo retard or the retard?
And then he starts hating on the one thing I was wearing in the video and shit. Like, Cookie Monster is fucking amazing. He likes cookies just like me. So it's just so hard.
Well, when we...
But that was it. Yeah, it's just, I'm sorry. I know if you weren't there and stuff, I get it. This stuff is probably like cringe. It's like, why would you watch something like that? It's because...
Well, also too, they had their lulls and their highs, it was like, that was like one of his like chill things where he's just trying to actually like gain a little bit of a following and not be such a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But that was the thing, was that was what was great about the community, was that we would in those types of things, we would take things so crazy out of context, like to make it be like the most entertaining thing possible. Yeah. And again, everybody was fine with it because everybody was like doing a bit or playing a character or being silly or not caring. Like it's fine. Like it was all cool,
And here's a little peek behind the curtains, right? A lot of these times when people were actually making videos on each other and whatever, they actually were cordial to even friendly behind the scenes in Twitter DMs and things like that, right? So they would do this little thing that they would do, the little videos or whatever, right? But they were cool. They weren't, it was not like mortal enemies and stuff. We're not talking about like a Keemstar H3 type relationship. These people were actually cordial. They were cool. There was no, that kind of quote bloodlust or whatever. It did occur, but it was rare. It wasn't.
Blood sports were relegated to Drama Alert, and that's where they happened.
Yeah,
there wasn't any other path or situation where that could, like, I guess maybe in like Skype groups or like early Discords, but it didn't seem to be. I don't know. Maybe we were just jaded, Peepaw. Maybe things are exactly the same.
Stop and think about this. Drama Alert was now recording before now recording was even a concept, because when people were beefing, Keemstar would say, "Come on, Drama Alert," and he would sit there eating his popcorn like a Matt Pitt, and these two people would go at each other, and he would put the video out for consumption. That was a thing that happened. That was what Drama Alert. Yes, they did the new. Man, my nose is itching. They would do the news stories and stuff. He would break these stories that was mainly centered in around gaming. The elite gamers and things like that was doing stupid, idiotic stuff, right? And that type of stuff. But then occasionally he would bring people who were beefing on, right? And they would have these blood sports, for lack of a better word, right there on Drama Alert.
Early blood sports, caveman blood sports.
Yeah, and he would literally be sitting there with a bucket of popcorn and eat it.
Yeah.
And do facial expressions.
And that was like his, the popcorn, man.
Yeah.
Always with the popcorn. I really miss that era.
Yeah. Is Matt still blocked by Keem? I believe so. I believe Keem still has Matt blocked. I really do. Like I said, I found one other. It's like a little 34 second clip of Ara. But like I say, the person that has this video was uploaded 2016 by a person named Dosage. They really, I don't know. I'll just let you guys watch it. They really heavily edited it and kind of just ruined it, in my opinion.
Serious. This might make you delirious.
Yeah. So here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Era, and I am a fucking shit. I showed them, but I'm not a T-Rex.
What the? Oh my god.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's just
Leafy raping me, like rape you in the ass. Then, like, I want that, okay?
I miss that. I miss those pause. Sorry.
Yeah.
I really miss those. Like can you go back a little bit? It's the one where they like duplicate like over and over again, and it's just like not
raping me, like
that. Yeah.
That. Oh, people used to do that all the time, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that back.
Are you bringing it back? Yeah, the stutter.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna bring
stutter.
That back.
See, we're bringing back the nostalgia editing.
I want to bring back the audio shit. I want to bring back the stuff where it's like, you take somebody's audio, like a small section of their audio, and you just stretch it as thin as possible and just make it as long.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was Ara, the T-Rex. And I don't know if Ara still is out there watching videos or whatever, but this is my plea to you, Ara. If for some reason you see this video, come back, start making content again. You are missed, sir.
If you have any of your old content, like post, like, dude, don't feel bad. You just post
upload
it. Like
upload it.
Yeah, it's not like I don't think you'll get in trouble or anything like that. Like I think everybody knows the context of what this is, and how about this? I'll at least fight for you. I'll fight for you in the sense that like I know that we were all fucking around.
Yeah.
So it's
it was just
Yeah, it was just a time in the internet.
So
I believe in archiving.
So here's the next guy.
Oh my god.
The Othmater. Yeah. Here's the sad thing. His channel's still here. He had 10,000 subs before he quote left the internet. But there's no videos. All of his videos are, I guess, privated. Maybe or even whatever.
Sorry, I just realized the genuinely awesome people. That's funny.
What are you talking about?
That's his go sub to these people.
Oh yeah, and it has you on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I never noticed that. Wow.
Yeah, and he's got
GG. Thanks. He reached out to me like a month or two ago, something like that, and he's doing well. He wanted to call. We just haven't, made it happen just because both been busy. Yeah. But he doesn't really, I think in his case, he doesn't really care to come back to the internet. He doesn't want to apparently he's got a job or just a life that would make some of the things that he said or did kind of, complicated for him.
Yeah. Haunt him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's really unfortunate because he was great. And his arc with Pyro was arguably one of Pyro's best, I think.
Yeah.
It just was, sad, but I get it.
Yeah. I do have a video here. Let's see if I'll scrub through here and find it a little bit where he talks about, this is where Pyro is talking about the Orthanator. Where is it at here? Here we go, kind of right, and back up here. Here we go. Let's see if we can.
Today, it's called I Will End Pyrocynical by the Othmanator. Now, I made videos on this kid in the past.
And remember the Clorox Beach? Clorox Beach was... It was like...
was Clorox bleach? Yeah, I mean it was it was that everybody was like consuming it, or they would tell you like because that was the that was the KYS stuff. It was like yo, like you should go drink, this and like
exactly. Yeah.
It was like the most, over the top.
Yeah. And then people had like I'm fairly certain that they were like old bottles that had been washed and cleaned or whatever, and just had water in them, and they would douse their heads in quote bleach. But it was just a different.
It was a group of people that said that they existed off of bleach.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was just.
That's his actual intro.
Okay, I do have to give credit where it's due. Arthminator has definitely stepped up the.
Okay, here we go.
The thing is, I've noticed about watching Arthminator's videos.
Come on,
the second he opens his mouth, you pubic hair than one of his videos.
Today is the day Pyrocynical will be ended once and for all. Pyrocynical, brought to you by Clorox Bleach. Pyrocynical, you will face me and my army. Oh, did I not mention I have an army? Every single meme I turned against you. Every meme that you made has turned against you.
And it's so funny.
Meme,
because that did actually happen. Arthminator actually did get like all of the memes that like all of the other orbiters that had come before him. He had put against Spyro at the same time. It was just funny. It was funny the way that all worked out.
And it was just funny. It was just funny. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. I mean, I look at these guys and I look at this time capsule. That's what it is. It's really like opening up a time capsule. And I go back and I look at this stuff and I'm like, was it cringy? Hell yes, it was cringy. But it was funny, and it was benign. It wasn't malicious. It wasn't any of that. It was just entertainment, and it was fun. And if you go back, and like I say, some of these guys still have channels that weren't yeeted. Like you go back and look at some of the old Pyrocynical stuff. And I know right now Pyrocynical is got all this stuff and whatever, and these things being said, and I get all that, right? I'm pushed that aside. I'm not sitting here to try to cancel him. I'm not sitting here trying to banner wave and say he's this or he's that. No, I'm not addressing any of that.
You tricked me into getting into the civil. I can't believe what?
No,
I'm just realizing this now. People? This is a. Is this a piece on the board, Peepaw?
No, this
what
is not.
This?
No.
Oh my God!
Listen, I'm not getting into none of that. I'm not addressing any of that.
First, you call me an orbiter, and now
you
this?
are orbiter. You were an orbiter. You were a big orbiter, but you were an orbiter nonetheless. I mean, you weren't like a Pluto. You was more probably along the lines of like a Mars or something. But you were an orbiter, right?
I appreciate that.
And here's the thing: I'm not getting into all that and what's going on now. I'm not. I'm saying simply go back and look at some of this old content and watch it. Now, some of the stuff that's going to be talked about, you're not going to have a clue, right? It's not going to make that aspect of the videos are probably not going to make a lot of sense to you, right?
But that's how everybody engaged with them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Nobody knew, and then you'd watch another video and you'd be like, "Oh, okay."
And the bad thing of it is like because we've lost channels like ours. Yeah. We don't have that to bounce off of and be able to just the context. So the context we've lost context, we've lost entertainment, we've lost history. We've lost history, and that makes me sad. And then the last guy I want to kind of talk about today is this guy.
I never touched this guy. I thought he was nuts.
He 100%, but he's still making content. He made a video just 2 months ago, right?
Wow.
Here's a fun.
Similar.
Yeah, he hasn't really changed a whole lot, right? He's just a little bit older, right?
Yeah.
This video here, The Life of a Goth, which was 12 years ago. It's a 2-minute video. This is the video that Leafy did one of his typical Leafy video on that brought his Mr. Black Darkness or Dark Blackness 666, whatever, brought him to the light. that exposed him, if you will, to this part of the internet.
Yeah.
And the hope, and I look back on this video here, and we can watch this. We can watch this. That's fine.
Play that shit.
Play that shit. I won't. We'll watch it and then we'll discuss this because it's only like a 2-minute video here. Right?
I live up there, where you can see the grapes. Yeah, I know it's a fucking dump, and I hate it here. I live in this little backwater town, like in the fucking middle of nowhere, and today I'm gonna show you how fucking retarded and like, small-minded and discriminating this town really is.
You're so small-minded.
Okay? So
okay.
Yeah, and how we just we could just say
it's a data mine. That's only 26 seconds of it, and yet I'm thinking I could make a good 20 minutes out of that.
It's so retarded. You know, people say, here's the thing about, right? That shit would get him canceled today because he said retarded. You say retarded, get you can't. But nowadays it's, you know, it's just.
People back then were just like, lol.
Lol, yeah, it's just, yeah, you know, so it's just.
It's a day ending in Y.
But I love the little contact lens that he's wearing. And you know the white
beanie. No, my favorite is the contrast of him to like his background and stuff, and the fact that he's calling it like he's like it's a little backwater town. It's just like, dude.
It's like he's got the dead, washed out face, and he's got the dead grapes in the background. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just his death has permeated the grapes and killed them. So
truly, the grapes of wrath. Yeah.
Exactly.
So let's go then. So. Now we're going to walk into the street.
But at least he's dressed. Yeah, I was going to say, he's dressed really nice. He's got the tie, you know, and stuff, and jacket,
actually,
whatever.
he is fashion forward because, like, that tie with those stripes, like, he's not, it's not clashing. It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty, that's a fit.
Yeah.
That's the early burgeoning stages of a fit right there.
Yeah. But look at the eyes. Like this one, I don't know if there's a contact lens in this one that's like red, and then this one's like a gray, I guess, or something. It's just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
See how all the people respond to my presence when I walk by.
It's got people yelling at him.
Yeah. Oh. You see what I have to deal with every day?
Look at his face, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, wait, so is this guy...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Wait, keep playing.
This is what I have to go through every day. Every day when I walk down the street, and they just taunt me like this, and it's making me crazy. Stop it! Stop talking to me like that. I'm a person, okay? I'm a person. Fuck you. Fuck you all. I hope you die.
So, okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Oh God,
that's got to be a bit, right? Like he went to the kids and he was like, "Hey, kids."
It had to be, right? It had to be, right?
Because it's too perfect. It's and he's like laughing throughout it. He's perfect.
He's trying to hide the smirk, you know.
It's so good.
It's yeah. I mean, this guy, I really feel like. He's just a character. I don't think, but
I don't know. I mean, like maybe he does dress like this, but like maybe like that's kind of the vibe that I got was that he actually does dress like this. He does like that's his normal thing. Yeah. But he's just like also kind of a dickhead and like, just likes to fuck around. And so he just he probably was like, hey children, like me and my friend are shooting this thing. Would you mind like,
But it's just it was funny, right? Because I remember, of course, the video was gone because Leafy's channel got yeeted. There might be a re-upload of it out there. So if you guys are lucky enough to find the original Leafy video, that he goes over this video, whatever, and it's yeah.
If Leafy wanted to make a mint, if he had any of his old content, putting that under a subscription thing would be like.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
back, I'm going to say, let me find out how long ago was this. Let me just go out here and look real quick. I'll show you guys something that's pretty cool. Go out here and find this. Search. No.
I just wish that there was a.
Oh, here we
I don't
go.
know. It's hard. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I knew I put it under its own little special thing. All right, so yeah, okay. So back on November, let me pull this up where you guys see it and put it on the screen. So November the 14th of 2021, on Clear as Mud, we did a thing because I had this idea to do this. Do you remember when whole series? And we never went back. We never followed up or went through with it. Because it just seemed like the video just wasn't, people just didn't much care about it or whatever. But I did it on Mr. Black Darkness 666. So we did this whole thing, and I went into the whole history of who he was, the history between him and Leafy, how he put a curse on Leafy, and they, Keemstar actually had Leafy and Mr. Black Darkness on Drama Alert, and
Oh my God, you're right. That did happen. Wow.
And he talked him into removing the curse. I don't know if he ever did or not, because then people were talking about, because Leafy got terminated off of YouTube, so they said, "Oh, he never removed the curse," and it came and got him, whatever. So we did this video and stuff, right? And it got 39 views. So it wasn't well received, to say the least, right? But look who came in and actually talked after the video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm 32, not 39.
39, God damn it. Yeah.
God damn it.
Typical Mr. Black. I can hear his voice.
Yeah, it's really good because it's like of all of the things to respond to, of all of the things he chooses that.
Yeah, because I got his age wrong or whatever.
Brilliant.
And I'm pretty sure that I got that off of one of those, how they have the YouTube celebrity websites, whatever it says, oh, this person's such and such age, whatever, that type of thing, whatever, right? But yeah, anyway, but this was a guy who got drug into, quote, the commentary community, who was not a part of it because Leafy did a video on him.
See, that was the thing, is that like commentary was just basically reviewing other channels.
Yes.
That was another thing, was that it, like, the main brunt of it wasn't just drama. It was like people being like, look at this freak, and most of the time it was like bloggers and stuff like that. It was like people who did other types of videos. Like I guess there were some gamers, but it was mostly just, because the camera element of it like mattered so much. It was so much about like kind of insulting somebody.
And do you guys want me to show you something really, really cool that not a whole lot of people, I don't think, know?
I mean, I want to see something.
Okay. So let me, okay. So with the context and knowing that Leafy drugged Mr. Blackness here, Mr. Blackness, Black Darkness. What? I'm sorry.
Black Darkness 666.
Okay, I can never get his name right. I'm sorry, Mr. Black Darkness 666. Leafy did
it
the
right,
video.
or he's going to comment on this video.
I know he's going to come at me. Okay, about getting it wrong. All right, so he did the video on him. Right, kind of thrusted him into the limelight because Leafy was at his apex. I mean, Leafy was huge. The hissing snakes in people's videos, the comments and shit. When you start seeing those in your comments on a video, it meant that Leafy had done something on you. And depending on how you handled it, it could be stardom for you or it could be infamy. So he handled this, I think, in the appropriate way because they went back and forth and yada, yada, yada. Okay, wound up on Drama Alert, the whole, like I said, the curse, da-da-da-da-da. All right, so some of you guys might remember about, at this point, it's probably about 2 years ago, it was right like before the pandemic or beginning of or whatever, Leafy came back and started making videos. Do you guys remember that? And he started making these videos, and he made these videos on Ethan Klein and Gila, right? And they ultimately terminated his channel because of a little animation that was in the last video they put up. And it was an animation where Gila was Minecraft, I guess would be a proper way to put it. And because it depicted H3H3 as like being under the spell, I guess, for lack of a better word, of Leafy. And when I saw the video when Leafy put it out, I was like, I've seen that animation style somewhere before. And then it dawned on me where I'd seen that animation style before. Because Mr. Black Darkness 666 does animation. There's a video on his channel 2 years ago. It says, why H3H3 hates Leafy is here. If you watch this video, I'm not going to show it. And I'll send a link to D-Max so he can watch it because he said he wanted to see it. So I'll send the link to D-Max so he can watch it on his own time and leisure. Okay. I'm going to link it in the chat here so you guys can go watch it at your leisure as well. Okay. But that video, this video right here, let me show it. Okay. It says why H3H3 hates Leafy is here. You see here, it's got 56,000 views. It was 2 years ago. You can kind of see a little bit here in the preview or whatever, right? But you see that this video was that little animation was what was included in the video. And a lot of people cited that that's what got Leafy's channel nuked. And it was a video animation that Mr. Black Darkness 666 did for Leafy.
Well, that makes a little bit of sense because, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess Ethan has always been kind of in the cool kids club. Like he's always been like a preferred, or at some point he became a preferred like content creator on YouTube. Like he was given like a lot of, I think, privilege in some ways. And I just wonder if like maybe it was just like, the fact that Leafy was on the outs. And the fact that Ethan kind of had a little bit more pull at that point and was just able to kind of like, especially with a lot of the comments that were going around about certain ethnicities and stuff. And like, it was all vicious on all sides. Yeah. But I just wonder about that sometimes. You know what I mean?
But like I say, here's the thing. I want to go back and kind of wrap it back up, put a bow on this stuff, right? There's people out there in our community today, present time, that are trolls. And they try to engage and they try to interact with people, and they don't understand why they are received in the manner that they're received. It's because you're not funny. Your trolls are not funny only unto you and you alone, or maybe a very small group of people, right? If you are truly wanting to grow and get people to watch your content, to become, if you're seeking some sort of fame, fortune, whatever you want to call it, you might go back and take a look at some of these guys and look how they did it. Because they had success.
Well, they were over the top. It was clear that they were joking. It's clear, like it was clear to the people that were like working around them, working with their videos and stuff like that. Yeah. But it was also clear to like the audience on some level.
Sure.
And like that's my thing of it is that like, okay, for instance, the Othmanator said that Pyrocynical R-worded him, right?
Yeah.
Nobody believed that because it obviously didn't happen. No. You know what I mean? Like it was such an over the top thing versus, I don't know, for instance, saying somebody doxed you when they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, that's the line. That's the problem. Like, that's where it starts to get like, okay, but you're just like that. Like, how is that? Like, it's not even that outrageous to claim, these days. It's kind of part of the problem too. I don't know. And it's not over the top enough. It's not. It's in some ways believable. So it's like, what do you anyway?
Yeah. Anyway. Exactly. So, guys, this has kind of been a little time capsule, a little look back, if you will, to the era and time where I came into and started watching videos from this part of the internet. I've touched on this briefly from time to time. I touched on how I became aware of D-Max because of the Keem shout out. And I started watching his content. I watched people like Ara the T-Rex. I watched people like Mr. Black, Darkness. I watched the Authinator. Another really funny dude who wasn't, I don't know if you necessarily call him commentary or not, but I think he was kind of in there a little bit, maybe, was Stomedy. Stomedy was another cat that was.
Is his channel still up?
Nah, he's gone, dude.
Oh no, that was one of the.
Yeah, he
was
was
a good
one. It's just Whitney, Wisconsin. Whitney, Wisconsin was another character from that time frame, but I wouldn't call her. I don't know though. She was on Drama Alert, and she was trying to rizz up Leafy. So I don't.
I want to. We were talking about how these types of orbiters, these types of trolls don't really exist. I want to give a shout out to one person who I think actually does this still and is very good and very and is like honestly kind of a modern version of it. And if anybody wanted to kind of like see how to do it in a way that wasn't shitty. Liana. I think Liana is a perfect example of somebody like this. She takes things the right amount of serious, I think, when she needs to. Not that she ever's put in those types of situations normally anyway, but I think that she's like she's good in that way, but she's also like a trickster and a jokester, and it's not like I don't think it's like all that super serious for her.
No. I would agree. I would agree with that assessment. I think she's like when her coming on and her saying, I want to play my triangle for you. She knows, right?
Right.
But she's still going to do it. She doesn't care.
But that's the thing that I love too, is that's the old commentary was like, we'd be like, that she comes on Now Recording. She says, I'm going to play her triangle. Yeah. And what do? We do? Go, fine. Yeah. And then we let her play her triangle. It's like, that's stupid. It's dumb. Like, but it's great. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. Because she's really good at playing triangle, by the way. I'm not saying that her playing is stupid.
No.
I'm saying that she's great. Everything about that is great, but we're stupid for, the way we reacted, I guess.
All right. So Purple just sent me something, Max. Okay. I've never heard of this before in my life.
Oh boy.
But she says this is what's popular with the kids now.
Oh boy. All right. So let's contrast. Compare and contrast.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh.
It's called Skibby Toilet. Skibidi. Skibidi. I don't know.
Okay. Is Gen Alpha okay? I think is what it said.
Is Gen Alpha okay? Yeah, I guess that's okay. So let's I got audio. Yeah, okay.
I can't even blame Zoomers for this.
No, jeez. I'm wondering if this is going to make me go gargle something.
It looks like he's gargling.
Let's see what they got here.
This my style is
Okay. Get up, samurai.
Oh my god.
Nice. Fortnite dance. Let's go. Jesus. That's high art right there. That's like yeah. I think if William Shakespeare dropped LSD, he would that's the poem he would write, you know what I mean?
Hey, Bomb says, what the fuck? We're not even starting at episode 1. Bomb, I didn't know what there was an episode 1.
Oh my god, this has like a canon?
This has a whole series?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. There's lore and battles, Purple says.
I like to think that this is so you know the intro for Futurama? Yeah, where it has like it's like the when Fry is like locked in the cryogenic tube or whatever, and like all of like human history goes by. I like to think that this series is what happened. Like this is actually how things play out to the Futurama future. Let's go with that.
So I guess this is called I gotta see. Let's see if I can find this shit. Hang on here.
Okay.
All right. SKIBIDI toilet. Here we go.
Okay, so is this AI? It feels like AI. It feels like it could have been AI. I don't know if it's like maybe is it too random to be AI?
But here's the thing.
Too random XD RAR?
Here we go.
Skibbity toilet series. All I know, listen, the only
here's
Skibbity I know
IMDb.
is Skibbity Bob and Bob Up.
Says here, this series follows a plot about this Skibbity toilets taking over the world.
Hold
and
on.
men with cameras for heads known as camera heads fighting against them.
Wait, is this an Amazon Prime? Wait, this is a what?
No, I don't think it's Amazon Prime.
No. Oh, it's not.
That's
okay,
just ad. That's just ad.
Okay,
That's
okay.
just ads.
Holy
yeah.
shit! I just had like a hot flash.
What?
Like that was
what? What even is this shit? Season.
I like that it says. I love that it says add a plot. That's so accurate.
Let's see, y'all.
You know what I mean?
Here. Yeah. What unknown season? I want to see all. Okay, season 1. Here we go. Okay. This is what season? So it's got like how many seasons? 5 seasons.
Wow. God. They've been going since February of 2023.
February 20. That's just this year. How can we have? How can we have 5 seasons?
Wait, peepers.
What?
Hold on. You know what we're realizing? We can get in early.
How can we get in? How? What?
Well, I mean, think about it. Like Purple's sending us this because like the Gen Alphas are into it, right?
Yeah.
Like we need that audience. Their eyeballs are precious to us. They're in the key demographic, Peepaw.
Okay, so
if we cover this, we could make millions.
Okay.
So if you want us to cover it, exclamation point merch to buy some of Peepaw's merch.
Oh God. According to Boom Boom or Bomb Bomb, I guess that's how they Bomb Bomb. According to Bomb Bomb in the chat, says this is just it's just some random dude making Gmod videos. I guess you're making this with Gmod, Gary's mod. Which is a Steam thing.
Yeah. Well, that it kind of reminds me of those videos where it's like all the weird, grotesque looking men like floating up and down, and it's like procedurally generated.
How do you?
What? Like, how do you find them?
Where do you watch these cotton picking things?
It's probably it's either a TikTok thing. Well, no, because those are like video format. So maybe it's on YouTube.
Skidded Toilet season 1. Hang on, if I can spell right. Season 1, EP 1. Let's see what happens.
All right. All episodes. Oh, so maybe it's like a TikTok series, and then people combine them together or something. All episodes. Season 1, all episodes.
So it's 1 minute. This thing's 1 minute. Season 1. Okay, here we go. With this format like this, I think it's either YouTube Shorts or it's TikTok. But if it was TikTok, it would have TikTok somewhere on the watermarked on the video. So this leads me more to maybe it's like a YouTube Short or something.
Is this the? Okay, let's play this because I'm. Why is it always a toilet? Why is it always a toilet?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
the kids are not all right.
The kids are not all right. They need to take their Ritalin because this is obvious. Somebody who has not. Oh my God. Paw Prince, it's a rabbit hole. Yeah, thanks, Paw Prince. You gave us a rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole. Yeah, it's that's. I'm afraid what that man's gonna do with his smiling grin right there with the rabbit hole is all I'm worried about. You know, frankly, that's. Well, like I said, we could buy in early, people. We can make millions.
I think so.
Sure.
I don't know if my brain could handle it, Max. I'll be quite honest with you. But
did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
That was thunder.
Ooh,
holy
thunder.
Shit.
Dude, we had some monster storms come through here Saturday evening, I guess it was. It was.
I'm just saying that was like nefariously timed. For me, that was very spooky.
Oh, well, don't
you
get
were just
scared.
like, we could do it. And
Well,
just,
don't
time
get
slowed down.
scared. Don't get scared, Max. So.
But I'm in the dark. My room is. I tinted the windows out and stuff. I don't know. Okay, wait. Can you go back out because I'm curious. Like, I think this channel because this channel has 19. No. Go to the YouTube channel. Like you see it says 19.5 million. I can't imagine that like a 19.5 million. Yeah, this has got to be the person who like uploads them, right?
Well, it looks like it. Yeah, I mean, because I see all the things. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because So this is the channel.
Okay. The fuck.
Oh my god! No, wait. Go down. Really quick. Because I think that one what is that? Big Smoke Steals Your Fry. I think I've seen that one. Okay. Yeah, this is like all Gary's mod content. I love,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to get into it, but it's just a skill set I've never even tried to pick up.
Boom Bomb says, or I guess that's how I say it. Bomb.
Yeah, it's Bomb.
If I'm not saying your name right, says.
Yeah, that's the channel.
That's the channel.
Cool.
Well,
right.
They must listen. 19.5 million subs. That's
good for them.
That's awesome,
man. And they're uploading like crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, I guess it could be pretty. I don't know. People get pretty good at animation these days. I don't know.
I don't know a lot about Gary's mod. I know my youngest has it and plays like games. They've got like actual games that people's done.
Yeah.
I would imagine once you kind of get
basically an engine.
Yeah, I think so. Like basically, if you got your characters created within the engine, it probably wouldn't be that hard to make them do certain things and record it. I mean, it might be a very way to streamline the whole process. Maybe I don't know.
If I had more time, I would learn game stuff because it's so interesting. It's so cool what you can kind of do. But yeah, Gary's mod's nuts. Gary's mod has unlocked a lot of like animation for the internet. It's just it's so crazy they can like pump that out so quick. I mean, they're short videos, but still.
All right, so I got a donation here from Slug. Says, "Hey, I need a picture of your setup. I got Tiny, EMI, Badwick, and Victor Burns. It's for a video. I already got DMAXs generated with AI. Let me think about it and get back to you, Slug. I don't know. I don't know about all that. So, but anyway, yeah. See, this is creativity beyond something I don't have the mindset for stuff like this, but that's just, I don't know. So I guess check out, I'll link the video or the
toilets are weird.
The toilets are extremely weird. 100%.
Yeah. Like everything else about this is great. The toilets are weird, especially. Yeah. Toilets are weird. I mean, and maybe it's the poor framing.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So these are shorts,
These
and then
are
he puts them
shorts.
together.
Yeah. Shorts.
So how long are the shorts? Just out of curiosity.
Well, the shorts are under a minute. A short is limited to 60 seconds. Look at this, 25 million, 40 million views, 62 million. Holy hell's bells.
Oh my God. Oh,
millions
wow.
and 90 million views.
Okay, but if this thing has lore, though.
Here's the first one. Oh my God.
If this thing has lore, and there's people that are covered, like
oh my God.
Guys, the like CPM is real.
Let me just do something real quick. Let's just do something here. Social. This gives us an idea, but Social Blade is not like the be all end all of everything, right? So let me just tell you. So let's go here, get this channel name. Copy, go to Social Blade here.
The fuck, boom.
Okay.
Which I guess is kind of like a callback.
A++ rating. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have an A++ rating before.
That's nuts.
On Social Blade. Estimated yearly earnings 7.6 to 100. Hang on here. Someone just bought a tank top. Thank you. Thank you for, I don't know who that was.
Yay!
But they bought a
go.
unisex tank top. Thank you. And a Kiss cutout sticker. And they bought a sticker too. I don't think anyone's bought a sticker before, but thanks. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Gigi. Oh, Gigi bought a, thanks, Gigi. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
I thought it was Jesus Christ. I didn't know it said JC. So to me, that's Jesus Christ. So if Jesus is buying my gear, you know it's got to be good.
There you go. Yeah. That's an endorsement of all endorsements.
Look at this here. Look at these earnings. Here they're saying daily averages is anywhere from 21.2 thousand to 339,000 revenue per day. Weekly, it's anywhere from 148,000 to 2.4 million.
Look at his chart. Look at the monthly gain video. So he just started popping off.
Yeah, he just started. So here's okay. So Defuck Boom, he had a few views here, 3.1 to then 3.7, and it jumps up.
Holy shit! So his jump in views
was started on February of this year. It jumped from where he had 3.8 million views to 65.4 million.
And then he maintained, or did he go down?
Then he went up to 80 million.
Okay.
Then he went up to 263, and then
it was just all downhill.
Then it exploded. Is that 2 billion? 100,000 Mia. 2.9 billion with a B views in a month's time.
Sheesh.
1 month's time. Wow.
That's insane. What about his sub? I just want to see like the highest.
So he had 520,000 subs in April of 2023. Then in May of 2023, he jumped to 6.3 million. So from 520, he gained 6 million subs, roughly almost 6 million subs in 1 month. And now he's gained, went up to 7.6 million so he gained almost over another million subs in 1 month's time. Holy shit.
GG, dude. God. Good job.
Hats off. Amazing. Hats off.
And like you said, I've never seen that either. I've never seen an A++.
Never.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's crazy.
He's ranked third. Who
the fuck is second and first?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Let's see. I wonder if there's a ranking for Social Blade. Yeah, and by the way, it's worth mentioning too that the numbers for Social Blade are speculative and it's based on like, a number of things, but nothing is concrete. Just because it says up there that the estimated yearly earnings for this guy is 7.6 million to 122.4 million, that may or may not be like it might be that's accurate or that it is within that range, or it could be that it's like far less or more. It could be more too. So
they're just saying that is a good, and that is, but even within that quote range that they put out there, that's such a huge range. Because guys, you're talking at, that's like what, 16, no, it'll be $115 million swing there. So golly, but that's just,
I'm looking for their list of, because I found their list of top 25 YouTube users by subscribers, but I'm looking for their list where it's a Social Blade rank, because I want to see like how they.
Let's see if we can find something.
And here. Is that am I reading that right then? That would be the overall, because Social Blade has like a bunch of different
metrics that they use to measure by.
So would that be overall? Because that would be fucking insanity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you look at, the amount of views that the channel garnered in such a short period of time, the amount of subs that they gained in a short period of time, and probably the actual watch time. That's another thing that factors in, right? It's not a matter of that, you got a bunch of views. The watch time comes into play, right? Like a channel, like a channel like mine, I can get, like one of my typical streams are like an hour long, maybe a little bit over an hour long. And I may get, maybe 300, 400, 500 views for one of those videos. But if you go and look at the watch time is probably under 30 minutes on an hour to hour and a half long stream, right? Oh Lord, I got another K-Huck bought some merch too. Well, thanks for the purchase, K Huck. I appreciate that.
Gosh. We're on a merch train.
Everybody's
Choo-choo.
buying merch today. Awesome.
Let's go.
But
Thank you, everybody.
thank you. Yes. It's just you know, God, I honestly, truthfully would not know how to act, behave, or whatever if I had a channel that blew up like that. You won't talk about a mind, just a right.
Did you ever have like a blow up? Did you ever have like a video that just went like nuts?
No, I've never had. The only video that I had, I actually finally had one of my streams or whatever you want to call it that actually broke 1K views.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And it was the one where I was covering the Cody Rants meltdown thing.
Yeah, people ate that up.
Yeah, they did.
It's it's just because like it's such a rush. It's such a rush of a feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Because especially since there are so many creators that like wait so long for like something like that to come along and happen. And then when it's like, you know, it's there, it's just like, oh my God. So I can't imagine being this guy and then like over the course of a month just making these silly little videos, probably not even paying attention to the numbers, looking up and being like, oh, I'm third on fucking Social Blade. Like,
yeah. You know, the thing that is if this person honestly is making that type of revenue, if they're making that type of money, this is life-changing type of monies.
Oh
right?
yeah.
This
generations. This is generational.
Yes, that's what's good. This
like,
is generational type money here, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're smart about it and you don't go crazy, but you're modest in your spending and you invest wisely and stuff. A big thing like this, you invest it, you can live off of it the rest of your life, and never have to worry about working or anything ever again. You can live off the residuals, just off of the the what they call it, the revenue that it would generate just from the investment itself. It's just it blows my mind. On something like that, I when I even on my little, just in my little part of the neck of the woods here, whatever. When I like the first time I hit like 100 concurrent viewers, because it was like a really big, I can't remember what story I was covering, but I had like 100 concurrent viewers. That blew my mind. That was a day I really had to really kind of pull myself together and not just start freaking out. And I was more mindful, but yeah, but when you first start streaming, and like I said, I did streams and stuff for years, made videos for years that never got any views. I never got any kind of really notice of any kind. I would do streams like on Twitch and things, and I might have one viewer, maybe one viewer come in. A lot of times, like when Banana and I first started doing the podcast over there, we were doing streams on Sundays, and we might have 0 people in the audience. We were literally streaming to dead air. We would have people,
common content creator.
Yeah, and it was we had been doing it for about a year or so, and we really weren't getting growth or anything. And I was like, you know what? I told Bananas, I was like, you know what? I said I was ready to hang it up and just quit and be done with it. And Banana's like, no, let's keep going. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And I was like, okay. And we did. We and then for whatever reason, people all of a sudden kind of started finding me. I think a lot of it was the shout outs that I got from people like Tommy and Dave, Matt Pitt, Now Recording Guys, and even Tipster shouted me out. All of a sudden, people started coming watching, and you guys hung around because you found me amusing, I guess. I don't know. But
yeah, it's because I think you're funny looking.
I'm extremely funny looking. I'm funny as hell. So
you're a good guy, and you're good faith, and I mean, from time to time, you're a little bit evil, but that's okay. I think that kind of fits.
I can 100% be evil if I need to be.
Right. I know you can be dastardly, outright
dastardly, and I will sit there and cut you to the bone and smile the entire time that I'm doing it.
That's right.
Um,
Because you were Jeff the Killer the whole time.
exactly. But
Yeah.
no, this is wild, man. I can't.
I sent
I
you
can't-
a list. I couldn't
Yeah.
find. Unfortunately, some of these lists are like behind the paywall for Social Blade, and I just don't have that. But this
Yeah.
list is the top 100 in United States, and he is like well on top. And it's funny
Sure.
because if you go to other countries, it's like it's there's I don't think there's anybody that's even close.
Yeah.
Besides, actually, I don't know. Maybe the only contender for him is T Series. That might be.
Well, what about? Let's look at.
Which, by the way, if you don't know
Mm-hmm.
out there, T Series was the original competitor for PewDiePie when all of the what was the name of that song? Fuck, I always forget it.
I don't
Lasagna,
remember.
bitch lasagna,
Yeah,
bitch lasagna.
Yeah.
Ah man, bitch lasagna.
So Mr. Beast, here's you an example. Mr. Beast.
Yeah, this is a baseline.
Is 37th. Okay.
And he's huge.
And
third most subscribed, YouTube channel apparently.
He's got 168 million subscribers, right, on his Mr. Beast channel. He just gained 1 million subs in this, within this last little bit here, July, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you can see here 1 million subs.
Just over the course of us talking about him, he gained about, I don't know, 400, 500 subs.
If you look here, his estimated yearly earnings is 4.3 to 68.1, right? So Mr. Beast is not even doing as well.
No.
Because he only has A plus rating.
Is that proof then that like short content is actually king right now?
I would say probably so.
Because like that's the only I can't like.
I mean, if we go back over and we look at this, like 83 million, 25 million. And here's the thing, if he's churning one of these things out a day, or maybe even say 2 a day,
I think
whatever
it's
it is.
multiple a day. I think it might be like he's putting out whole videos, I think every couple days, and he's probably putting these shorts out, I would imagine, like maybe twice a day or something.
Possibly.
I wonder.
But he doesn't have, like, I mean, I'm sitting here looking. This is all of his shorts. He doesn't have like just a slew of them, right?
What do you mean?
Okay, so all right, so here's his shorts, right? But if we go to his videos, right? He has a total of 210 videos, right?
Uh-huh.
So I mean, he has.
But the question that I have in my mind right now is like, is his like mainline videos, are those just like their own separate thing, and then the shorts are their own separate thing, or are the shorts like a different formatted version of these things? Because here's the thing, is that theoretically, if he's doing this 3D, or you know what I mean, like he's doing this in like Gary's Mod or whatever, he could set up 2 cameras, and he could have one camera that's like the wide format, and then another camera that's like more of the vertical format. And maybe so like that's where my mind went. I was like, oh, okay, so he's like basically doing a double render of all of the things, and then he's able to upload them as a short, but also as a video, and it maximizes his push in the algorithm.
Okay.
And it also,
All right, so I'm looking
that's
here.
What I was thinking.
He has Skididdy Toilet Season 1 full screen, and it's 1 minute and 7 seconds. If you look at these other ones, 39, 40, whatever, they're like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 30. So it looks like to me, right? Like most of his videos are already very short length in nature, right? But he's just, like you said, he's turning it into the vertical resolution versus the horizontal or widescreen format. So it could be that he is basically essentially relatively the same thing. And
Are we sure that shorts are still 1 minute? Because I thought I thought the other day that I watched one that was like, is it? I'm confused. Man, this is why the shorts thing is such a weird thing on YouTube. Is because
YouTube shorts can be up to 60 seconds in length, and this can be several 15-second videos combined into one continuous video. Videos must be short in vertical orientation with a 9:16 aspect ratio and 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels resolution. So
for some reason I was under the impression, because like that's the other thing too, is that like YouTube has updated their player so that it'll like immediately kind of reformat the way that you look at it on a phone. If it's a vertical format, even if it's not a short. So like I'm I'm so confused, and this is why I kind of don't like the shorts, is because like the whole separate algorithm thing is really, really unfortunate, and it's just like,
Well,
I get it. I mean, I guess it's so long as they always cap it to 60 seconds, and that's what constitutes a short.
I can tell
I
you
guess
this,
fair enough.
in my experience, because I've made a couple of 2 or 3 shorts, not very many, on my YouTube channel, and they get hella views, dude. Like
Dude, I've had some shorts that blown up. Like I don't remember what the highest one I had, but they were up in the thousands of views at least.
Yeah,
and it was
so-
just like off of stupid nonsense. You just tag it appropriately. If you have vidIQ, it's brain dead easy. It's
Yeah,
super
let's
easy
see.
to get clicks from shorts.
So if
because
I go,
it like it's more when you like it's the metadata that matters about the shorts, not the content like at all.
let me go here to content. Like right here, like one of the first shorts, like if I show here, how do I want to do this? Let's go this way. Go to my channel.
I'm gonna pull mine up too.
Go to shorts. Okay. All right. So I'll show you guys. Wrong button. Here we go. So this is my shorts list, right? As you can see, most of okay, like this one. I did oatmeal for brains, a little short, 1.3K. Here's I have, but like 1.3K where I did one with John Cena and Waffle House. 1.2K to some the Crisian Rock shorts. So I've had a few that have gotten, but I over 1K video or 1K views and stuff. But I really didn't count them as like my 1K video because shorts is a totally different creature.
Yeah.
And so but no, I like I said, I put up some. I just and I
find the one that like really went nuts, and it was for something really stupid.
I actually I had a
some
template.
Pokemon stuff.
I had a template created within because I use DaVinci Resolve for when I do edit videos, which is very rare. Most time if I do video editing, I'm making some stupid meme that I put on Twitter. I'll be quite honest with you. That's the limit, but I was trying there for a little bit to do the shorts and stuff, and I had a template set up where I could just drop a video, segments or whatever into but I found it trying to get it because if it's 61 seconds, boom.
Yeah.
It's no good. It has to be 60 seconds precise or less.
Yeah.
And you had to have it in a certain format. But then it was like, to me, because I talk so slow and shit, trying to get a funny little thing out is
don't I know it, Peepaw? I've tried to make I've tried to make like I did the squirrel video for
Squirrel,
you. And, I tried to
which
make
was
that
a funny video,
quick as possible. Yeah. Actually, I could probably make that into a shorts. Anyway,
Yeah.
but it's hard. I mean, like that. It's annoying too because I don't know, and I don't think it's ever been clarified. But like, and maybe I don't know. Somebody probably knows. I don't know if it's 60 seconds. Like if it's 60 seconds, it's not good, or if it's like so it should be 59 seconds and 29 frames. Or if it can be like a whole 60 seconds and that's fine. And if it's 60 seconds and 1 frame, it's too much.
Yep.
Or if maybe it's 61 seconds, that's actually the problem, and it's not 60 seconds. Like, I don't know. It's confusing and it's stupid.
All I can tell you is I set mine to where it was exactly 60 seconds. And that's 60 with, and a 000, no, nothing, just flat out 60 seconds.
And it worked.
And that's where it works. That's
Okay.
that's the thing.
I always go well below that. Just
exactly. Yeah. I try to, right.
Yeah.
And maybe,
anyway,
maybe I should do more shorts or whatever, but I honestly,
it's work.
I hate editing. I hate doing editing.
Yeah. Well, that's, I plan on exploiting the hell out of shorts myself. So.
Well, yeah, but you're an editor, Max. You're an editor.
I know. No, I know. That's what I'm saying is like, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to do short. Like trust me, I'm an editor. I don't want to fucking do shorts. I don't like shorts. I don't engage with content in that way. I want to sit down and actually watch something. I don't want to just have something flash in my face and then move on. I don't know.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
Hey, this is a great stream. We got some old, we got some
new,
young, we got some new. You know, I mean, it's good.
I think so. I mean, and guys, honestly, I'm gonna go back just kind of just to cut it. Maybe go and look some of these videos. Like I say, you're going to have to, unfortunately, other than, you know, like say, Mr. Dark Blackness, who still got all of his stuff up, but those other ones, you're going to have to go try to find other creators that were around back then that channels are still up, and go back and watch some of that stuff. And it's dated and it's cringe, but it's good cringe. You know, it's really, truly, it's like opening up a time capsule and looking in, because the landscape here has changed so much.
I wonder if we're going to have the same conversation in another 7 years. You know?
Well, I can tell you right now, if
those are the glory days.
If I go back and I look at some of the first videos that I uploaded, which was back in 2016, I get embarrassed at how horrible they were. They were
embarrassed.
bad.
I mean, that's you bringing up these videos and stuff.
No,
I'm like,
but Max, your shit was.
Stop it! I know, and I appreciate it, but it's just like it's anybody. That's what my point is. That like that's anybody. Like whenever you're looking back on like the past in that way, because like not only was that a different time, but you were a different person.
No, Max, no, I don't think you understand.
I do understand because I looked into you.
Did you check this shit again?
Yes. Go for it. Go ahead, play it. You won't.
Oh, I'll play it. I don't fucking. I have no. You guys think
no balls. No balls.
So this was my intro, and by the way, I did this myself.
Oh,
I did this,
wonderful.
and I did it.
I like the JPEG line from the image. That's pretty good.
I made this in was After Effects, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. We'll watch this. It's 6 minutes. I don't give a shit. The only thing that I look back on now and I'm embarrassed about is when I talk about what was his name? Because he recently passed away. The Minecraft dude.
Yeah. Oh shit! I don't remember his name.
When I see his picture, it will come to me, I'm sure. But we'll watch it. We'll go ahead. We'll watch it. I don't give a shit.
Hey, groovy, let's go.
Let me first introduce myself. My name's Riverter, and today I'd like to discuss a general issue that I have with. Isn't that audio rocking? The audio.
Oh no! I mean, it's not that bad. Listen. We fielded calls on Now Recording with worse audio.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a high bar, but
it's at least just, you know what? I can say this much. It was better than what Jessica Pizzle had.
Oh, yeah.
With the YouTube universe in general. Let me explain. You see, when I was a kid growing up, I had heroes like John Wayne.
Well, son, since you haven't learned to respect your elders, it's time you learn to respect your betters. You can call me father, you can call me Jacob, you can call me Jake, you can call me a dirty son of a bitch.
But if you ever call me daddy again.
Finish this fight.
Yeah.
Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
This is a great movie, by the way. Once Upon a Time in the West. If you never saw it, check it out. You see, this is who I grew up with, and I was watching them on television, or I watched them in the movies. Yeah. And these were the baddest guys walking the planet. There was never a question. They had a mission. They knew what they were going to do, and they did it.
You know, pause it really quick. Sorry, I just noticed this. It's kind of like something about your cadence. It's not the way you're speaking, but it's something about your cadence. You. It's like the same cadence as like Nice Lone Wolf. It's strange. Like I'm kind of noticing it, and it's like it's just because I think it's because you're like putting it on in a way that you don't really do anymore. Because you're like trying to like like you're It's weird, right? Like I've never heard you like try to put it on this much. It's not bad.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm reading from a script.
Oh, you're just doing like, I get it. Okay. You're not doing a bad job. I mean, I guess it's not really coming like it's off.
Why
the cuff,
are you sending your flying monkeys at me, you fuck?
I don't know what flying monkeys you're talking about. What do you mean?
But no, I mean, early on, I knew that if I freelanced it trying to make a video like this, I rambled, and it made it even worse for me trying to edit it and piece it together. So I would literally sit down and write out a script, and I would read the script, and so it was like very monotone. I would try to cause a little inflection in my voice here and there if I was trying to drive home a point.
Yeah.
But it's dry. It's very, very dry. So.
Yeah. Well, we all have an origin story. You know, we all come from somewhere.
Yeah.
I have a little birdie who got me something, and you need to play it.
Okay. But anyway, this video is still on my channel. If you guys have never watched it, don't. But if you do, you need to be drinking. That's all I'm going to say. Drinking heavily to watch it.
It's only 6 minutes.
It's only 6 minutes. Okay, so what did someone send you? Oh, God.
Yep. Come on. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Follow my Twitter @VoiceEdits.
There you go.
God, Tommy C. Let It Go AI cover.
Let's hear it.
All right,
oh, I'm so hyped for this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Sorry, I want to talk over the audio because I don't want you to get copyright.
Oh, I don't give a care. I don't care.
The snow glows white on a mountain tonight. Not a friend to be seen.
It's really good.
It is good.
Kingdom of isolation.
Wow.
And it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this.
Oh my God.
Storm inside.
I want a commentary musical.
Keep it in. Heaven knows.
Well, okay, that's not a reach. You would just sing it, Max. This here,
I know.
That's what makes this funny.
Know, but I want. Oh, this makes me excited. Okay, all right, keep going.
This is what I'm talking. This is a perfect example of being fun. This is a hilarious troll.
This is great. This is amazing.
Who is this cat? I've got. Okay,
Tommy is going to hate this and love this.
Voice edits. Okay, here we go. Copy this.
Oh,
guys,
hell yeah.
Guys.
Hell yeah.
If you have a Twitter, tweet this video. Don't tag Tommy. We don't want targeted harassment.
No.
Just
we want Tommy to be unawares. Yeah.
We just want this video out. We want everybody to see this because everybody. This is great.
And Tommy, if you're watching this, because we know that you do from time to time.
Yes, we do.
I'm sorry, man. This is great. Like you should do this for real. You should.
Chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss.
Great. It's awesome.
I
want him to get to like the big part.
Yes, the big crescendo. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel. Don't let them know.
And now they know.
Well, now they
Come on, let it go, Tommy.
Let it go.
Yes.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Oh God.
Let it go.
Oh, okay.
Let it go. Turn away, it's out the door. I don't care what they're going to say.
Oh God.
Rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. You guys.
Oh my God.
I've got to 1000% like this, and I'm going to Twitter.
Oh yeah.
This is what
Show some love. Show some
talking
love.
about. Big time. Love this. Boom. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Nuclear Winners tweeted at GG
everybody.
Hearts.
Yes. You guys.
Yes. I want to see the timeline spammed. Yes.
Let's go.
This is peak. This is peak. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you, Beaners.
You know what this is? You know what this is, Peepaw? You know what
What's
this
that,
is?
man? What's that?
This is bringing back the comedy.
Yes, the comedy.
This is bringing back the comedy. You know what I mean?
Love that. Golly, I don't want to rob this guy of views, guys.
Oh hell no! You go check it out. We'll leave the big crescendo for him.
Big subscriptions for this guy. Make sure you're going out and sub to this guy. Voice edits. 359 views. It was put out 10 hours ago. Oh, Tommy sees. He's seen it.
Oh, he's seen it already. Fuck yeah.
Oh God, I got to reply to this. How do I reply this? Not gay. This is great.
This is amazing. Are you kidding me, Tommy?
This is awesome.
You know what, Tommy? If you're still mad about this, you know what I think you should do? Let it go.
Exactly.
Let it go. Turn away and slam that door. God damn, man.
Oh, this does my heart. Oh, you guys just don't know. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. We need to laugh again.
God damn. That's awesome.
Oh man. And
I hope he does more. I need to learn how to do these songs. Because the potential here is incredible.
Let's see, what else does he have out here?
Oh, he's got a grade 8 under it? Oh, no way. No fucking way.
Oh, let's check.
Fucking way. That's a great idea.
Let's go. Let's see this.
Anything go? No way.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
Times have changed, and we often rewound the clock. Since the Puritan got to shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today.
I think part of the problem might be the filter, but I think that's because of the old audio that Grade A used to have. I don't think that's his fault. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if the execution of that one was perfect, but I like the idea.
Hang on,
trio. Hold up. 2 hours ago. Holy hell, they're cranking out the content.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say nothing was on manager down
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
Crazy.
King. That's good. I don't know what the song is, but
it's an anime. It's a meme anime song. Everybody knows it. It's really circulation, yeah.
But
all that she down to the mother.
It's a meme song, man. This is SoundCloud. This is my people. I need to hear Clown and Tommy singing Japanese.
言葉にすれば消えちゃう関係なら言葉を消せばいいなって思ってた恐れてたけどあれなんか違うかも千人の道も一歩たら石のように硬いそんな石で塵も積もれば山となですか死ぬ気でいや死ぬ気でふらふらにふらふらのあなたが名前を呼ぶそれだけでちょっとか
Come on, let's get to Tommy.
I think he'll probably be. This might actually be all three of them. Hold on. I think that's supposed to be Tommy. I think it's weird because like with AI stuff, it's so dependent on like what the generation of it is.
God.
Like how like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Tommy C. Gangnam Style. That could be good. Go to the middle of it. Let's not steal his views. Oh, it's perfect.
Yes.
That's awesome.
He's got his voice down pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all about picking the right ranges, I think. It's about like if it's too high of a range, it doesn't sound like the person's voice anymore.
Oh, Pyrocynical, if you do anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna watch it because I don't want to steal this guy's.
This is fucking highbrow, man.
This is great.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's even got some Nick Fuentes. He's got some Alex Jones.
Oh boy.
Sam Hyde.
Okay.
Let's check it.
Oh my god. Ring of Fire.
Yeah. Let's see. Come on.
Fire, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. Once again, naturally.
I feel like Alex Jones would be a pretty easy person to AI.
Yeah, probably so. Alex Jones, All-Star. Oh, All-Star.
Let's go. Oh, this is... Hey! Okay.
Not bad.
That's pretty... That's not bad. Yeah, that's all right. All right.
Oh, Pure Imagine. Oh, he did a Pure Imagination.
Oh my god, with Sam Hyde.
Oh god, this White
Oh my
Christmas.
god, he did. That is. This
White-
guy is a sound. Wait a minute. This guy is a sound clowner. Oh my god, stronger than you. And he's got the fucking.
Did you see the thumbnail?
I think I know who this guy is.
Keemstar White Christmas with the dog in the car. Remember he hit the dog at Christmas and killed it?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh my god.
This goes. Oh, I gotta check this out.
I think I know who this person might be.
Dreaming
Maybe.
of a white.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Christmas.
Or at least
This is so good.
With every Christmas card I
That's fucked
write.
up. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's my father. All right. He didn't mean to kill the dog. It is funny. It is funny.
Oh, what is it?
Colosso's
Rap God?
Crazy.
Grade A under A Rap God? Oh, let's check
Maybe
this
that
out.
might be more his range.
Let's see here.
Asgard, should you be doing? I'm old and be growing, I'm omnipotent. Then often I'm reloading, immediately with these farms I'm toting. And that's
That
kind of works. It kind of, it's all right.
Let's see what this crazy one is. Ooh, Patsy Cline.
Wondering.
Oh wow, this is good.
What in the wide world did I do? Oh, crazy.
Everyone does stronger than you. Everyone does stronger. Why does everyone do stronger than you? Seth is saying in chat. That's so weird.
Have
Is
you
that-
not? You have
Yeah,
not.
no,
gone rabbit hole. I can tell.
No, I didn't know. Is that like a meme? Like, does everybody doing fucking stronger than you?
Popular on YouTube to just do these like random AI covers for YouTubers, and Stronger Than You is like one of the popular ones.
That's so why. Like, I guess it's because of the algorithm push because it's already kind of a meme thing, so that's what people are looking up.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, never mind. Then I don't fucking know shit. But that's cool. This is neat.
Yeah, it goes hard. It goes hard.
Wow.
Okay, you're welcome.
New York.
Okay,
New York,
okay, thank
New
you.
York.
Thank you, Seth.
Wow.
Yeah, no, so I just want to like explain that just because this is a funny like phenomenon thing. Like Stronger Than You is like several memes detached because Stronger Than You is a if I understand, if I'm thinking about this correctly, at least from like the thumbnail of it too. It was originally a song from Steven Universe, but people covered that in like various ways and they changed it up, and I'm pretty sure that's just. But it's like with the Undertale thing too, that's like an added meme because I think that was a thing in the SoundCloud community because it was going around where people made Undertale versions of like songs like that. So they made one with like Sans and it was like mixed with Megalovania. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of this is yes. Let's bring back the golden era. Let's a new era, a new golden era. A new golden era, the T-Rex.
Yes. I still think the Let It Go version of Tommy C is probably my favorite of all the
It's
ones
perfect.
we've watched today. Yeah.
I can't believe it only has 66 views. That's criminal.
Yeah.
That's literally criminal.
Yeah. Man. Well, I think we've had a great show today. I think that we've covered so much crap.
Yeah. I don't think we left a stone unturned, honestly.
Oh, Seth is upset. She goes, I wished Oliver sounded better because he's such a good singer, IRL.
No. Seth, you're home. Go drunk.
Yes. So there you go. But no, she's right because Clown has sang before, and he does have a nice voice. So
I challenge him to a sing-off.
To a sing off. There you go.
Sure.
So
Mike the Bike will be the judge. Actually, oh my god, that'd be great to get Colossal. Because, well, never mind. I don't want to.
Oh, I don't know. I've had a really lot of fun today. I really have.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be on Clear as Mud. We're going to be discussing these YouTubers, these crime drama YouTubers that have caused a lot of stench because they paywalled some of their content concerning the murder trial of a young boy. That's all I'm going to say about it. We're going to get into it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it. We may talk about a couple other things as well. But we're going to talk about I think we've got some different views, different opinions, so that could be very interesting conversation that occurs. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, because I think I heard a little bit about that. And it is it's interesting because there are some like kind of moral conundrums of like, is this right? Is this wrong? Is it whatever? I think we had that debate a little bit about it yesterday.
Yeah, we did a little bit. Yesterday a little bit. We talked about it.
So it'd be interesting to see you guys cover it. Yeah.
But one of the and I'm going to give Seth some props here. Even though I don't really like giving her too much because her ego gets out of control and she starts getting a really big head.
Seth is great, and her head is big, but that's not her fault.
Even though the thing I love about Seth is with her being from a different country and a different culture, she has different views, and I love having conversations with her. And I love messing with her a little bit too, because just like the whole beaver conversation, her not knowing what that was slang for was hilarious to me. It was so much fun just kind of messing with her about that. And remember, guys, always going forward, when we want to give Seth props in chat,
it's the beavers. Yeah,
it is
it's
a
the
beaver
emote.
The beaver emote. She is. That is her spirit animal now.
We want to see a proverbial dam of beavers, in the chat whenever she's brought up or whenever she's doing well or doing poorly. Just anything in relation to Seth is always going to be beavers now.
Exactly. So anyway, it's that was a funny little bit, and I may actually cut that out and just that whole little segment and kind of put it up as a little side. I may actually do some video editing and put that up just to.
That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great.
No, you're not stupid, Seth. You are not stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
You're not stupid.
It's a thing of respect and admiration.
It's just that, it's just like there's things I'm sure that is in your country that is that you could get.
It's a turn of phrase that we don't know.
A gotcha. You could do a gotcha on me, and have fun at my expense, right?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Griff, but isn't the whole peepaw thing that was an angle that you took because somebody criticized you, right?
100%.
Yeah. So
here, let's see. I think I can actually. I
don't mean to extend out the show again.
No, that's okay. I think if I'm not mistaken, let me see here.
My point is just to say that, when these types of things happen, it's almost like you just got to kind of embrace it and just go with it. Listen, if you sell merch with like a little beaver on it, you'll make beavers upset because you'll be, pirating his likeness, and you'll be able to make money off of it. So that's all I'm saying. And by the way, Darcy Evans is asking me if I or commentary 2 musical, and I might have to make that. I might actually have to.
All right, so here is the origins of Peepaw. This is it. What happened was we did a stream on Clear as Mud, and we were talking about Bunk and some others that had gotten into a debate with AC. Who was a co-host at the time over on Tommy C's. And AC and Banana are buddies, right? And so We did a video stream, and we were kind of taking them to task because they kind of dogpiled AC, and it wound up being like 2 or 3 of them that was against AC at one time, attacking him because of his religious beliefs. And they were very disingenuous in their arguments. So one of the supporters of Aiden, that's the Punish Project there, screen name was 7 at FR7G Core. I don't know what. He said, Peepaw is not a fan. This is where it all came from. Before then, I was just Riveter, Riv. That's all I was known by. But because he called me and labeled me Peepaw, I thought, you know what? I can go with that. I can run
Take
with
it
that.
and run with it.
And so I embraced the meme. And
Did you have a channel at that? Did you have like your own individual channel at that point?
Yes. Yeah, I still had my Riveter channel. I was doing stuff on it.
So it was just Riveter at that point. At what point did you change it to Peepaw?
Right after this, I changed everything about me. I changed my Twitter. I changed my YouTube
you just hard
channel.
double down.
I leaned into it so hard that there was no space between me and the wall. I leaned into it so hard.
Are you saying I should change my name to Beavers and then we'll have 2?
Oh my god!
You know
that would actually be
yeah. We could call you Sea Beavers.
Sea Beavers. Is that a real kind of
No. Yeah, that's a real beaver animal that we have in the Americas. It's a sea beaver. You never heard of a sea beaver?
It's not, we don't. Well, there's not such a thing as
dude,
sea beavers. No,
that's so I can't believe you just tried to mess with me, D-Max.
I tried to gaslight you. I'm sorry,
Jail
live.
for 1,000 years.
Jail. All right. Well, I deserve it. That's
but
fair.
I think I think you should lean into it, Seth. And,
I think there are funnier bits, like
here's what I'll say. I think you actually have more of a right to the name Beavers at this point than Beavers does. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the name's already tainted. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
I gotta butt against that because I just realized that might affect my bottom dollar. So no, I can't agree to that.
You can't.
Actually, now I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. We always said that Seth was like our Beavers on Clear as Mud.
Mm-hmm.
She is our Beavers. So why not lean into?
I mean, that's true.
I saw myself as the Matt Pitt. I'm gonna be honest.
You're not the Matt Pitt.
I saw myself.
Could you
as
explain
the
that one to me? Could you break that down for me?
Because I'm disabled.
Okay.
There's more to Matt Pitt than him being disabled. So.
Yeah, there is. There's also, the
allegations.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, the allegations.
Yeah, the allegations. You know about the allegations against Matt Pitt, right, Peepaw?
No, I didn't know there was allegations against Matt.
You've covered them extensively, exclusively. You've been going in on Matt Pitt recently, and I just don't understand why.
Whoa! I've been going in against Matt Pitt. What have I been?
Yeah.
Pitt?
It's like you guys are doing a whole war against Now Recording, right?
No.
What do you? Wait, hold on. What do you?
This is what do you mean? Whoa! Hold on. Are you guys trying to gaslight me right now? What the hell?
No, he's trying to gaslight us. I've seen those videos. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so I'm sorry. You're
Okay. Well, this was friendly, but it just escalated. So that's curious.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not. I promise you, I am not trying to gaslight.
Okay. You're not trying to.
No, I'm not trying to. So
you're not trying to.
Can you remind me what is it that I've talked
Clear
about?
as Mud and GG Hearts and Sea Beavers here. You guys have been going in it's all the shit you talk, it's all the smack you talk about Now Recording and still recording even for that point, for that measure.
Yeah.
And as much as I am not a member of Still Recording, unfortunately, I do also extend out that.
Unfortunately, would you like to?
I mean, listen, I'm just saying that I'm just saying as an adjacent podcast here.
Dance around that.
No, what do you mean? I'm just saying
dance
that
around that little boy. Come on,
I didn't dance around nothing. I said exactly what it is. All right?
You
Jimmy
go,
Crack
white
Corn and I don't
boy.
care. Jimmy Crack.
White
Okay,
boy
well, I'm tapping my
dancing.
feet now, and it's not really.
Okay, so all right. First of all, I know that I have been directly associated with that whole thing because Gigi said that I was, quote, the puppet master behind these attacks and stuff against Matt
Well,
Pitt and all
because
them.
you are. I mean, why would you say that otherwise?
But I'm not.
Gigi isn't
and that's
known
fine.
to lie.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. I am not behind all this, but
That's what someone who's behind all this would say.
Well, all right, let me finish.
Yeah, see? That's on my side.
Let me finish. But if I'm going to be accredited with it, I think we know that I will lean into anything. I have no problems being the bad guy.
Oh, you want your cake and eat it too. You're like, actually,
No,
guys, I'm not.
I
But
think-
I could lean into it.
I think we've already established I eat beaver, not cake. Now,
Unlike some people.
unlike some people, Seth.
You calling me fat? You calling me fat, people?
Okay.
No,
well, you know,
I'm just calling you selfish.
guys, calm down. Listen, all right. I know that there's a lot of tumult right now within the commentary community because of this whole thing that you guys, went after us on Now Recording, and now you guys are infighting, and I just can't see that. If you guys want to come on Now Recording to talk about this, we could, we could have.
Why would we come on Now Recording?
Hit of his own podcast.
I don't know what you're like. Listen,
I'm
I'm just trying to find an amicable solution to this. That's why I brought this up.
I got my own podcast. I got my own show. I mean, why would I need to
So
go?
you're saying you don't
No.
you don't feel the need to do that. You guys aren't breaking up right now. That's not because that's what it sounded like just like a second ago.
No, Seth and I are dear friends.
Who's Seth? Are you talking about Sea Beavers?
Yeah, me and Sea Beavers are beaver lovers. 9 to 5.
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah, and if you want to be a beaver lover too, you can subscribe over on Now Recording. It's $5.99 a month. And
whoa, kick him. Can't be doing none of that.
Yeah, you can't be doing none of that because if you did, then you'd be bad with money. Like our other tier list of bad with money. It's
Just wait till we get our members, bro.
Exactly. We're going to have really cool membership names too. You're not the only one. You're not the only one that can have the cool membership names.
It'll be Beaver Haters. Will be your middle tier.
Yeah, and listen, we're going to do really cool things with our subscribers and our members.
Oh, yeah, much cooler things.
Not just these little, not just these little member streams in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna do karaoke nights and stuff.
We're going to do all because we're creative over at now at Clear as Mud.
We got the whole squad.
I think it's really funny that you do that so often, Riv, where you try to say Clear as Mud, but you say Now Recording. I'm just saying it's very telling. It's very telling that a majority of the people on Clear as Mud actually want to be on Now Recording. It's just funny how that works out. It's Gigi and you and Banana. I mean, I'm just saying that all you guys want to be on Now Recording. He wants to. It's okay. I understand.
Actually, Banana would not because Banana just really does not like. He doesn't like that group. He just.
That's what he says, but It's,
I wish Banana was here to speak for himself because I don't want to put words in his mouth or anything like that.
He would never. He would never.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I can dream. A man can dream. All right.
Yeah, you can dream.
Why
you can dream.
Banana so bad, bro?
Listen, okay. I just wanted a third option. All right. I just wanted a third person to bring up that's on your stinking podcast. All right. And it's true.
Whoa,
it's true though. You guys are attacking us.
You were about to call us a stream.
No. Wait.
Yeah,
what?
you were.
I mean, you guys do stream though.
No. We're not streamers. Okay, we're podcasters. There's a significant difference.
Yes.
Okay.
We're much more sophisticated.
Seth, would you live in the pod and eat the bugs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds cool as fuck.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Why are we talking about the pod and the bugs?
You brought it up. I don't know.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
I kind of like bugs, though. I don't know if I want to eat them.
Fair enough.
So
you can't eat anything.
That's true. No,
the air has nanoparticulates.
Listen, I paid a kid $5 to eat a bug once.
Okay.
That doesn't shock nor surprise me, Seth.
I would be surprised if you said you shoved it in his mouth.
I forced the kid to eat rocks once.
Bruh.
Jeez.
You're like a bully, Seth. You're like a big old bully.
Yes.
You remind me of the
Why are you speaking
Triceratops.
like chills?
You remind me of the Triceratops from Land Before Time. Number 15, Land Before Time.
Oh, come on.
Sea
dude.
beavers.
I'm the fat one that always eats the grass, dude. That's me.
You're like a Dragon Ball Z style fusion of the two characters. You're like, yeah, you're Petrie. You're fucking Petrie.
Dude, I'm not Petrie, dude. Petrie's whack, dude.
Petrie is whack though. So that's what I'm saying. Like you whack. Like that's what you are. That's like you whack. So you like Petrie.
I'm a weed whacker kind of looking ass.
I mean, your lack of beaver eating would tell me otherwise, but fair enough.
How about I whack you?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Keep your powder dry and see us in the skadunglers.
The skadunk? What the hell is
the skadunglers? You know.
I don't know. But anyway, let me do it right because Seth messed it up once again. Listen, guys, keep your powder dry.
Keep your powder dry, and we'll see you in the footy papers.
Thank you, Max.